Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His eyes on finances,
Her hands control the pause.
counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics,
Stop provoking.
his thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it potent.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light,
But we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya,
Live and direct.
speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft
Don't come fake.
when we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank, event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah, he brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate.
With a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya,
Live and direct.
speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft
Don't come fake.
when we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank, event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah,
Respect,
yeah,
respect,
yeah.
respect.
No small talk,
No small.
no fake shine.
Real conversation.
Every single time,
Laugh a little.
think a lot.
Say it with your chest.
That's the shot.
That's the shot.
What it do, everybody? Welcome to Live and Direct. It is your co-host that does the most, your boy Rod. And without any further ado, let me go ahead and bring myself on the screen. My co-host will be here momentarily. As you can see, we had to push the time back, but don't worry about that. We're going to fly the plane. We're going to take off at a quick pace, and then we're going to catch up and get on track. What's going on? I want to welcome everyone to Live and Direct with your boy Rod from Point Blank Experience, and my sister Tanya, who will be joining me momentarily from TNT Connect. See, we got some people in the crib. Let me go through here. I kind of pulled them up. We got 43,000 million gazillion people up in here. Do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, that's on TNT Connect or Point Blank Experience. We are multicasting to both locations. Also, hit that thumbs up, man. Let us know you like us. It's free. It's all free. Let us know you like us, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Even if they're not here this time, shoot them a text, share the live out. We don't care how you do it. Let's just get it to them. All right, man. Tanya should be joining us momentarily. We're going to be talking about, however we want to put it, I would say people who travel, but they ain't really got the money to travel. And then Tanya, I thought she created a word talking about the brokies, and then it was confirmed by just asking for a friend that was a real word, brokies. So brokies, people that can't afford to travel, but they do. And I'm sure, as you heard from the song, Tanya, but we're going to do it opposite. I usually bring the heat, and Tanya kind of make it make sense with a night. She going to probably bring the heat, and I'm going to try to make it make sense, because there's some reasons that people travel, and it ain't always that they're trying to show out. But I know this ain't we don't script these, so I don't know what angle she coming at. But hey, before she get here, man, I had to call Houston today. I had to call Houston. I might be sounding country because I had to call Houston, man. And when I called Houston, I was like, hey, yo, we got a problem, man. I want to file a complaint about identity theft, or identity fraud, or whatever you call it, man. So it's one thing. If somebody steals my identity, I'm going to be upset. If they try to pretend they're Rod, I'm going to be upset. But when you steal my cartoon and turn it into a whole different character, I got to share this with y'all. What my share screen? I got to hurry up, y'all. I got to do this before Tanya get here, man. Because she don't know I'm doing it. For real, she really don't. If she catch me, boy, it's going to be curtains, man. Hold on. Here it is, right here. I want to bring to y'all, hold on, let me do this here. I want to bring to y'all Exhibit A. Let me make sure y'all can see what I see. This is Exhibit A. And on Exhibit A, you see y'all see us, but I got a question, because I see Tanya, but I don't know who this dude is. I have look at this dude. He look like a cross between Isaac from the Love Boat and then I don't know who did this. I hope it ain't tell you. So we just may have to get her opinion because I wear a LA hat. DA, what is this? District attorney man with a hoodie on. I don't know what. Then watch this, y'all. Watch this. Now this was bad enough. But y'all watch this, man. The lips gonna be moving. Look at this. We ain't doing nothing. Tell you making sound effects and then they're hearing this imposter. So y'all, I call Houston. I'm gonna leave it like that. Cause when Tanya come here, we gonna find out what's going on with this. So I'm gonna unshare my screen so she don't know. Yeah, she ain't back there yet. So I want to y'all see that, right? Who is the dude with the DA hat? Because that ain't me. All right, let me come over here. So I'm gonna probably get this party started. I gotta take that off though. We gotta look normal when Tanya come in here. Let me see who else is here. I spoke to a couple people. We got Jerry Allen in the house. What's going on? We got one crafty sister in the crib. Loving Myself 2.0. We got Out with Key. I'm gonna have to go back up, y'all. I'm just gonna start at the top. Start at the top now. We're here. We got Miss Cheryl in the crib slanging them bubbles and things over there, bubblesandthings.org. And we got my co-host just asking for a free. Y'all, Keisha just dropped a video that got about 2.9 million views in less than 24 hours. Now, seriously, man, she did 58-minute video where she did something for the homeless. Y'all go check it out, man. Uh-oh. Hey, she can hear me, but the culprit is here. We gonna find out about this imposter name that was right. She read it too. What up, T?
What you mean, culprit? What the hell I walked into?
Well, I had to call Houston today. And I said, hey, Houston. Yeah, Houston.
Why?
You know Houston? I had
to call like in space.
Yeah, Houston, because we had a problem.
Oh, what was the problem?
I went to this channel. Well, I wasn't even at no channel. I was on my homepage on YouTube, and we're gonna make this quick so we can get into the topic. And I saw what looked to be your channel and what looked to be me and you promoting our live tonight, but then it wasn't. It was you and somebody else. I don't know who this dude.
It was whatever AI said it was.
Well, look here, man.
I tried to tell him, but I was like, that don't look like Ron.
Man, I look like Isaac from the Love Boat, man. Then watch this, tell you. Then I was already tripping out. They look at their lips.
They were talking. It was like, oh no, wow.
All right, man. We're gonna get into this show, y'all, man. We're gonna get into this show. Let me take that out. So tell you.
Yeah.
These brokers. I was speaking to everybody. Let me see who real quick. We got Meat and I in the house. We got the Nichols. I'm just gonna speak, y'all, because it's gonna take too long. Everybody just speaking. Who else? We got Cheryl. We got Jerry Allen in the crib. We got the Nichols 13, Desmond and Kizzy in here. We got the Mighty House of X. Yo, it's your boy Leo. It's me, Winston. Yes, honey, in the crib. And we got Loving Myself 2.0. We got Event Yours of Spirits is in the house. It's a whole nother channel, y'all. It ain't TNT Connect. We are operating right now from Points Bank Experience and TNT Connect. We got Meat and I. Let's see. All right. Hey, Albert Key, one crafty sister in the crib. Let's see who else. Warmstrong, what up, Bill? My man, Bill. Let's see here. Who else we got in the house? Brokies is real. We're going to leave that up there right there. We got Desmond, the other half of the Nichols. That's Nichols Journey Extras with an X, no E's. You hot? We ain't about to have no problem, boy. Am I going to call Houston?
I was sweating out whatever curls I had left.
Oh man, I'm glad. All right, y'all. I think, hey, y'all, I'm gonna put some slashes right here. Hey, what's up, Dolores? I see you in the crib. And make sure we say hi. Hey, 89. Okay, see you, butter lover. Okay, butterfly lover. Hey, that's cool. I heard that good luck. I don't know. Hey, what is that? Tell you what you drinking.
Some Bookers.
Bookers.
2024 release.
When I was growing up, if the liquor was named Bookers, that was something cheap.
Nope. This one ain't cheap.
I know it ain't if you drink it, but I'm thinking about like Ernest Julio Gallo, that was cheap.
Oh. It's been one of those damn days. I said I was gonna make myself a cocktail, and I said, hell no, I'm just gonna drink this straight.
Hey, what up, Jeds? Educated Natural Man. We got a lot of people up in here to tell you, all right, let's talk about these brokies, man. Let's talk about these brokies. And I'm gonna take that off. So tell you, can you define what is a brokie? I think tell you froze.
From the beach. always posting from the beach, boarding the plane, always on the trip, on Instagram, everywhere. And they traveling, but they broke, basically. They passport is getting stamped, they're getting stamps on their passport, but then you got collections on the phone. So the math ain't mathing. And usually you can tell the brokies because the brokies be the one that, they go on a trip, but then they don't want to experience the trip because they ain't got the extra money to experience the trip. They just going and they just going. And I just feel like there are people out there who are out there
Maybe
they don't have the money to do it.
Oh, okay.
So my whole thing is there's a couple of questions I wanted to ask the audience because, if a person can't afford to travel, should they travel? Right? Is it the best thing to travel? Should you be focusing on something else? Or if you are gonna go travel, do you travel, the broke way and you don't really get what you can get out of the trip? Or do you just go and you just stay in the room or just do the bare minimum because you don't have the money for the excursions, you don't have the money to really enjoy what it is that you're going for, because I feel like if you're not going to do all of those things, then you can just go to Florida. You can just
stay at home
and just chill, go to a hotel locally or something, or do a staycation or whatever. But you just there's just folks that just try, and there's nothing wrong with traveling on a budget. Please don't get budget confused with brokies. Okay, budget means I am going, but I'm doing these things, and these things are going to give me my full experience. I may have booked earlier. I may have, put my excursions on layaway. You know how if you book your trip a year out, you might say, okay, my trip's not till September. So in January, I'm going to buy that one excursion that I wanted because it ain't nothing but $80. That's what I'm going to spend in the month of January. And then February, you may say, okay, here's the other excursion at the other location. Let me go ahead and spend the money for that. So you spacing it out. That's traveling on a budget. You being smart about your money. But then you got folk that just go and they don't have no money to do nothing. And what's worse is they usually travel together with other folk, and then other folks is trying to have a good time. And then you can't really have a good time because then you're trying to get everybody to do something and then the brokies ain't got no money. So it defeats the purpose of the trip. So that's my thing for today is finding out, do you all think that brokies should travel or should they be focusing on not being broke? Do you think that it is irresponsible for people who don't have it to travel? They can just say, look, I don't have the money to travel. I'm just not going nowhere. And should you run your credit cards in debt to travel just to turn around and not have cash flow, right? Or what does everyone consider? What is their definition of broke versus traveling on a budget? Those are my main questions, but of course there's other things that of course will come up because the chat will always come up and say something.
Wow, you said an earful. You know what
Yeah,
you said?
I just put it all out there. Got my fan, y'all.
Hey, I wasn't allowed to get a fan, y'all. So y'all, I ain't got one anyway. So hey, I'm gonna address this here, but I want to hit something Tanya said. I don't think people that travel without money, when they go in groups, family groups, friend groups, co-working groups, wherever, I think they don't realize their situation could be stressing someone or the entire group out. because it's just a matter of time before you gonna realize little Ricky or Big Ricky or whoever ain't got no money.
Right.
Because Big Ricky, like you said, he ain't going on excursions. He ain't doing this and that. And then people gonna figure it out sooner or later. If we go to the restaurant on, say, on a cruise, well, not a cruise, say we go to a restaurant at a hotel or something, he just
It could be on a cruise too, because them a la cartes ain't included.
All right,
You
well
still
then
have to pay money.
all Ricky wanted some bread, some free bread, and some water. Because he really want more, but he can't afford it. So when I think about that, I think about somebody when they notice people go not necessarily always talk about Ricky. They're gonna try to help Ricky, but you might be digging into their fund, their pockets, the money they allotted for that. That's one of the first things I think about when it comes to stress.
Now, can we talk about that? Can we unpack what you just said?
Yeah, let's unpack it. Well, is it a good unpack or you about to tear my ass? I mean, my butt up?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's what you said.
Okay.
Most brokies, that's my adjective for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Most brokies don't realize that if they broke and they amongst the group, then chances are you might be holding the group back. Like you said, because then it's like, okay, well, maybe I budgeted a certain amount of money to spend on me. Well, now, because you here and you're either my friend or my family member or whatever, now I gotta go and now I gotta take money out of my pocket for you because we eating steak and you think you just gonna eat some bread and stuff and we ain't gonna let you, or do the brokies know that? So then they come because they know they're gonna be.
We know that happened too. Now we can't be over here making like we feeling sorry for the whole world because somebody's getting taken advantage of. It's always a skill to everything. It's a skill to being a brokey. If you do it, you consistently, at which moment you go attack. I ain't gonna hit them at McDonald's. I'm gonna wait till we get to the steakhouse. That's what I'm really doing. I'm gonna be looking pitiful over there. Nah, I'm just gonna get some bread and water right there. That sounds like you're going to jail right there. So people gonna start feeling bad anyway. So and I'm telling you, Tanya, from a person that was forced. When I first went in the Navy, I had no choice but to travel, and I had not a lot of money. And I'm gonna tell you, this is my advice. Just put it out there because we're gonna unpack this after Tanya finishes unpacking her suitcase. I would rather wait till I had the money to travel. Because I was forced to do that for 6 months. I went to Thailand. I went to Fiji. I went to these exotic places and I couldn't afford to do nothing but walk off the Navy ship, look around, step on the ground. So I've been there and hope somebody felt sorry for me, bought me a sandwich or bought me a beer. I had a little money. But hey, y'all, I had forget Houston. I've had to call 911 to tell you.
Just a high flash is a high flash, and I think this is a real first one.
We had a real first one a couple episodes ago. So
I think this is a real first. This is an exclusive. Y'all are seeing me having a real high flash for the first time. Right now, I just want to put my whole body in the goddamn freezer. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I want to jump in damn.
We're talking make you hotter or will it cool you off?
No, I'm good. Keep on going. Keep on going.
So, I mean, that's my thing. And then you have those people. I don't want to get in that. You got to finish if you're ready to unpack your suitcase. But you made me think when you said it because you piggybacking off me, but then I'm piggybacking off what you said. And there are some people that can't help it. But you kind of know you can't help it before you decide to go.
Well, yeah, but some people may have the money to go, but they may not have the money. But they may not have the money to experience.
Oh, so we got to use the proper language, the proper verbiage. We got to say
they may be able to go,
but
they may not have the money to experience.
Well, that's how we need to start saying, everybody. We need to say, hey, we're not going points blank experience. Just remember my channel. We're not going on a family vacation. We're going on a family experience. Meaning we got to get there and we're going to experience some stuff while we're there. Because I ain't never thought of that. So it's a choice on words.
Well, I put it to you this way. I don't mind you know, spending a little extra money, like if it's something out of the ordinary, right? Like if it was something that came up and it was not in the plan, right? But I really want to go, and the person with me might be like, well, I didn't plan for that. I planned for these other 5 things, but I didn't plan for this one thing. You know, that's not a problem. But then you get folks that just do it. Like, you know, they may hang around you sort of like, remember on what was it, Fat Albert, Begging Benny? You don't remember Begging Benny on Fat Albert?
I done seen a bombing Benny, a begging Benny.
They made a song. God damn it! Now you're gonna make me find the goddamn thing.
Hey, well, why you looking for that? Hey, they love your fan.
They like my fan. You like it? This is for my other. This is for my other channel. Event Yours. I have a fan.
And from the looks of it, she's gonna be using it a lot, so y'all gonna get plenty of chances.
Sure enough. So, my Event Yours fan. No, they are not for sale. Actually, they are not for sale.
The fashionista Keisha want to let everybody know it didn't come from Dollar Tree. It's nice. So, hey, welcome in Ambitions of a Rider. You don't want to mess with
Ambitions of a Rider. Okay, I like that name.
I'm tripping. And
you pronounced it quick, real good.
Yeah, man. I told you, man. Sometimes I can be kind of hoodish. I recognize hoodish stuff, but then what I didn't see, I had a moment. Tell you, I saw this name, but then I said, "Hold on, this is amazing. He got the same logo as the Nichols. What's going on here?" I thought I had to call Houston again. It's a whole lot, but then I see the Nichols said it. I'm having a senior moment. Sorry. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I found it.
It's on the screen. Oh, you can't see the screen?
What'd you say?
Your vision getting blurry over there?
Who?
Making sure you medically all right while you're having these flashes.
Oh, no. I'm good. So I found the Begging Benny. Go ahead, go through the comment when you finish the comments. I'm going to play Begging Benny.
You might well start now. I'll be finished by the time the song goes. Okay, so Level Myself 2.0 said, no, not really, because you could spend money just to get out and escape the... They call it a staycation.
I need you to star that.
I got to start.
We're gonna come back to that because that's on my list. That right there. The way she ended them last 3 words, I got something for that.
And I love myself 2.0. Don't leave, because we're gonna give you some special attention here in a minute. Rex said bread and butter plus water. Yeah. They'll be full as on or what? Don't cost a dollar. I done did it many times. I'm speaking from experience. We got the educated natural in the crib. Hold on, where we at? Hey, YOLO said also depends on why they're traveling. Is it to just say I went out, rest, history, and activities?
That's true.
We're going to start that one too, because I got something for that. Because if you're going to rest, do the staycation, which we already got started. If you're going for history, you better find some free history if you're going with me. And activity, the only activity you're gonna be doing is watching me do the activities if you ain't got no money.
I mean, like, hold this camera real quick.
Yeah, they just hold this, man. You're gonna feel like you're right there with me. So man, I probably get, if you are broke, say that before the trip. Now I like that.
But some people not gonna say that. Start that one too.
All right, we got to start. When we say start, it means we're going to spin the block. I've been getting all this hip hop stuff in my head. Yeah. We're going to spin the block. If we say start, that's meaning we're going to come back to that.
We're going back to that.
Sure. We're going to be starting. I need about 4 stars. Well, no, it look big over here. If your friend's going to carry you, they need to know well in advance. Then wait to see what they say. We're going to start that too, because that's a carryover from the lab. Tell you, we get about 4 more stars. We're going to address these. Oh, we at the bottom.
Yeah, start that one too.
This one right here? No, I personally...
one before that. The one before that.
Yeah, I got it. I personally am not going on the trip without everything being taken care of at home. Once the vacay date is set, I will put aside money for the trip so I don't struggle when I get back home. I started. We at the end, so we can stop starting and start talking. Well, hold up. Jerry said, hey, just because she said it don't mean you got to go try it again. They are beasts.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Jerry. I think this was my first real one.
Well, let me do some preventive maintenance. I'm gonna drink some cold water. Make sure I don't have one.
I got some water too.
It might not be no hot flat. It might be that Booker's you drinking. I tell you that stuff was cheap.
It's not the Booker's. My hair was already. My curls already fell. Look at this. You see this piece of bang right here?
Yeah.
This piece of bang is stuck to my forehead.
man, what boy? You might. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they can do nothing. But
It's
all right.
all
So
right.
here,
I'll curl it later and rewrap it. See if it'll last. I'm doing the bare minimum. What you mean by that? By loving myself? I'm doing the bare minimum. You mean for the other folks, or you mean you're doing the bare minimum when you travel?
good question, because I would think they're doing the bare minimum. They could go both ways. Because when I say I'm doing the bare minimum, y'all don't really want to know. I'm gonna do the bare minimum of worrying about it, because you should have told me before we left. That's what I'm gonna be bare minimum. But on
And guess what? And bare minimum is okay. But like I said, like I tell folks all the time, if you good with peanut butter and jelly, don't be mad because I'm eating steak and potatoes. You should still be good with peanut butter and jelly if I'm eating steak and potatoes. That's all I got to say. That's all I'm saying. It's just that sometimes people say, I don't need all of that. And peanut butter and jelly is fine with me. And then if you do steak and potatoes and you ain't trying to help them do steak and potatoes, then you wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I'm fine with peanut butter and jelly as long as you eating peanut butter and jelly too. You know, and then if you spending your money, all of a sudden they not fine with the peanut butter and jelly. They want steak and potatoes too.
I can see what Level Myself 2.0 is saying with the bare minimum, because she may be a traveler or a person that go out and don't need much entertainment.
Right,
And there are
right.
people like that, but there are also people like they don't need much entertainment till they get there and see everybody else enjoying the entertainment. And even if you don't say anything, even if your face is looking straight, that vibe is gonna go over to those other people. Like, man, it look like he just don't seem like this person's having much fun as us. So I think there are people that can do the bare minimum.
I beg to differ just a little bit.
Let's
Because I can tell you that me,
Mhm.
there's certain things I'm gonna do and certain things I'm not doing. And I'm gonna tell you this: if I go somewhere and I do have certain things that I'm doing and I have a budget, if what is being done is not something that I feel is worth my money, I will say, go do your stuff. Trust me, boo, I'm good. I'm gonna go over here to this damn pool and turn up, and I see you when you get back, and you can tell me about everything. I'm that type of person though. But there are some people that get an attitude. They'll get an attitude because their friend is going and their friend won't, I'm like, no.
I got another one. I got another one to start too, tell you. But I got to get you. You got a whole community in here behind you. Let me get back down here. Renaissance grandma said she warned me. She said, "Don't get in the way of a woman with the flashes." I'm glad we ain't in the same place, dude. Because welcome to the club. Been having them for 10 years and still going strong. And we got a couple people. Man, thank everybody for being here. How you doing, Sandra? Thank you for being here. We got Shay's Adventures here. Thank everybody for being here. Now, where's that comment I just saw? Right here. Right here. So if like this, a lot of times, what about this, tell you? Y'all, we're gonna get back to those star comments. Just give us a second. What about the people who really, like, let's say the brokey go with somebody, and that somebody they're going with really don't have it. That's what I'm reading here. You don't have a choice if you ain't got it. You ain't got it. PBJ
it is. That's right, Cheryl.
Reading off what y'all saying, what about that? Let's say I take somebody and they ain't got it, and then I say I don't have it, but I really don't have it. But then you got a riff because they done counted your pockets and just automatically assume you got it. No, maybe I don't have it.
Well, how they assume you got it though?
Well, maybe it looked like you got it. Maybe you've been fronting or something. I don't know. Or maybe you do have it, but you only allotted so much for this trip because you plan on taking another trip for your latest anniversary or your latest birthday. It could be various.
Well, in reference to that, like I tell folks, because I even tell I tell my husband, I tell my friends, I tell everybody, don't count my pockets. You get people who they look at your house, they look at what you driving, they looking at, you traveling, right? Mm-hmm. And the first thing they think is they start counting your pockets. Like, they do something and they feel like, oh, well, this costs this much. And I'm like, okay. And it's like, well, you can go. I'm like, well, I'm not going because I'm not. It costs this amount of money, but you got it. I'm like, stay out my pockets. Maybe I got it. Maybe that's not what I want to spend it on. How about that? Maybe I don't want to spend it on that. Doesn't mean I don't have it. It just means that I don't want to invest my money in that, you know. But you get people who try to count people's pockets all the time. And then they get in trouble. Like you said, they go on vacation broke with their partner or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, thinking that their boyfriend or girlfriend got it. And then they get there and then they embarrassed because they like, oh, I want to do, I don't know, the sunset steak and lobster caviar boat ride or whatever. And the daggone thing might cost $500 per person. And the person might be like, no.
Well, I would hurt their feeling like that. I said, I got the sunset covered, but the rest of that we
we go sit on that balcony real quick.
Yeah, we go sit on one of the rocks out of we're at the ocean and talk about it and grab us some couple of 7-Eleven sandwiches on the way or something.
Go grab some Longhorn. You got your steak, your lobster right there, and the sunset.
So right here's our first start comment. No, not really, because you can spend money just to get out and escape the BS.
Okay. So we're gonna start with that. Before I start with that, hey everybody that's in the chat, everybody, all those who I know, all the members, all the people who are not my members, all of the folks that I know, and all the folks I do not know. What's up, everybody? I just wanted to address everybody. So that is one thing. If you want to leave to escape, that is all fine and dandy. Sometimes people just want to go to just literally disconnect, right? But then that means that your vacation is your vacation. Now, I don't feel that you should go with people or a group of people if you just want to get away and just like stay in the room, because you could travel by yourself. Like you could go by yourself, you can do a staycation or whatever. Like, what is the purpose of going somewhere with somebody if you're not going to be spending time with those individuals that you're going with, right? So getting away from the BS, I totally get it, because my version of a vacation for me is a little mixture of everything. Okay. And it's a lot less of any type of work. So for instance, when I go on vacation, I'm trying to turn my brain off, meaning I don't want to plan much of nothing. I don't mind some things being there to do if I decide to do it, but I don't want it to be where it's a strict schedule every freaking day. Okay. 2, I'm not trying to exert no energy. So if folks is climbing up mountains and jumping off the rafters and going zip lining and all of that stuff, now you got me exerting energy, right? 3, I want to sit down and I want people to cater to me. I want somebody to clean up the room. I want somebody to bring me drinks. I want somebody to bring me food. I want to relax. I don't want to have to think about or do anything. But I do want the option that if I decide to get some energy and do something, that I can when I want to. But my preference, just like Cheryl said, that Cheryl on that comment, I think.
No, that was Loving Myself 2.0.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Loving Myself. Sometimes you just want to get away and just chill. There are people that just go and literally they go from the hotel or the resort to the beach, and they lay on the beach. They get in the water, they get in the lounge chair, and they go to sleep. They wake up, they go eat, they get a drink, they come back to the lounge chair, they go to sleep. They get up, they go to the hotel room, they shower, they get ready for dinner, they go to dinner, and then they come back, get a drink, and then they go to sleep. And that's vacation to them, because maybe their life is very hectic. Maybe their life requires a lot of stuff. That's not brokey. We're not talking about that. That's not brokey. We're talking about true brokies. folk that go with the hopes that other folks are gonna fund their excitement and their vacation while they're there. All of their incidentals, I put it that way. They may have the money to fly there, money for their lodging, but they ain't got money for nothing else.
And that's what you have to explain. It's an experience. This is about to be an experience, and everything
Right.
outside of the hotel, there's a possibility it could cost. Now, I'm going to touch on this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of what Loving Myself 2.0 is saying. I've done it. Most of the time, I go to downtown Dallas, which is like 35 minutes from my house. At a minimum, I don't need a lot of money. I just need some money. The way I used to do it, everything I thought I may want to buy here and buy there and buy there, I may buy it and have a backpack and take it to my room and then go sit down and then babysit a cocktail when I was drinking. Or another thing, I called an Uber there. I knew how much the Uber was round trip to give me that feel of I'm being pampered.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the Hyatt, stayed there, rested well, people watched and all that. I got up the next day by 2 in the afternoon, late checkout, and I came back to where I live, which is 30-minute ride. And every time I felt like I had been out of town.
Mm.
A lot of times, Tanya, I think people, let's call a spade a spade. People travel and I'm not going to call them brokers. I'm going to say they have some money, but they may not have, like Tanya been saying all along, all the money required for the entire trip. And that includes your incidentals.
Mm-hmm.
It's communication. Like Michelle said, we're going to get to one of these star comments. If we tell people this up front, nobody's surprised. You never know, man. They may be willing to help you out. And
But people don't want to say it.
That's what I think I keep missing that you try. So you basically saying these people know from the get-go and they just rolling the dice.
They going. Exactly. They going just to go. And I gotta, and it's not really about brokey. Sometimes people travel with different budgets. I put it that way. Mm-hmm. Like that's separate from brokey. That's not brokey. It just means a separate budget. But you got to know who you traveling with. Mm-hmm. That's the key. And I don't think that people understand who they traveling with. Now, usually brokies, when they travel in a group, they know who they traveling with. They know that if they the brokey in the group, they need to travel with folks with some funds, with some cheese, with some cheddar. Okay. They need to travel with them folks because they figure, hey, if I don't have it, I know it's going to be the bill's going to be taken care of. So
you know what made me mad, Tanya? Because I know the garden community just had 2 major meet and greets, and they announced it way ahead of time, just like y'all be doing your things and the cruises and stuff. I can't stand on people that know way in advance. It didn't happen at none of these events. I mean, everybody was having a good time from what I saw via YouTube. But I'm talking about the people in maybe other events that know way ahead of time, had plenty of advance, wait till the last minute and crunch time. And that just pissed me.
Let me tell you why. Because it wasn't important to them. Let's just say what it is. When you get people and you give them way ahead notice, like advance notice, not way ahead notice, Lord Jesus, advance notice.
I love it.
I know. Advance notice, and they say to you, I don't know yet. I'll let you know. That means you are not important. That means whatever's going on, I'll figure that out. If I ain't got nothing left to do, I'll figure it out. Right? Now, it's a different story when now, what I said is exactly what I meant. Then there are people that'll say, hey, I have to check on some dates. I'll let you know later. That means, hey, I do have some things going on, but I need to see if I can fit it in. Right? 2 totally different scenarios. But that's why, because it's not. And then some people wait to the last minute. I don't know. Maybe they waiting for their taxes to come in. Maybe they waiting for them to get some money and they can say that they can go, and they don't know now that they can go. So a lot of times some people may say, hey, I don't know. I'll let you know. That means that's not something I'm willing to put on my calendar way in advance, because it might not be something I want. Something else may come up more exciting. So I don't want to commit to what you're telling me and so forth. But yes, some do wait to the last minute,
Well,
and then they come up and then they don't have the money.
what about I haven't even opened my little bullet points or whatever, and I don't think you have either. We're just flowing with the conversation. But what about the people that are peer pressured in the sense they when I say peer pressure, it sounds silly because we all grown. But let's say you're at a function, a house get together or whatever, and everybody's supposed to be grown and sexy, but they don't add broke and got money into it. They just say everybody grown and sexy. And everybody say, hey, let's plan this trip to, I don't know, Florida, Miami. And everybody say they going, and that person don't want to, a lot of time they don't want to be that person and say, well, may not have the money. Oh yeah, I'm going. And now they've committed, and then they try to keep their word, and they
I tell folks, I'll tell my friends in a minute, and I will have the money. It's just that I'm not willing to pay for what the hell they talking about. And I'll be like, no, I'm not going. Why you not going? Because I'm not going. It's not something I want to do.
You talking about while you're on the trip or before you leave?
No, like you said, you in a room with your friends or your family, and everybody's saying whatever. A lot of people don't want to say why they're not going. But I don't have a problem saying I'm not spending that money for that. Ain't got nothing to do with whether I got it or not. It's the fact that I ain't spending it. And then if I don't have the money for it, I'm be like, oh hell no, because I got a friend that was talking about wanting to do wanting to go on the Ritz-Carlton the yacht cruise ship. I said, if I spend that money, I'm gonna need my husband there because I'm gonna need me to get me something at the end of the night, and you can't get it to me. Okay, and I'm gonna need him to pay for it. So so I'm not spending. It's like $10,000. Are you out your goddamn mind? $10,000 on a trip with 2 women on a trip. $10,000. If I was single, I ain't got nothing else, right? It's just me. But I got a husband. I got a whole family. If I spend $10,000, I'm gonna need me some vitamin D on that ship.
Most of the time, I ain't gonna have no spouse when I get back if it's me by myself. Cause I'm going on a world cruise. I'll be all around the world. I'll be back in about 300 days, baby. I see you in a minute. Go $10,000, no, man.
And I put it to you this way: when you look at the amenities and what's included, and then you look at the name, you like, okay, you know what? I could understand why it's that amount, because that amount is like your all-inclusive. That is the whole 10, 12 days or whatever. It includes all your excursions. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's inclusive of your drinks and your food and your excursions and all of that stuff. So if you really add up, when you go to an international place where you're going to maybe 8 or 9 ports out of 12 or 14 days, and add up the cost of those excursions, plus a drink package, if you want to put a price on it, plus all of your foods and stuff where you don't have to pay extra for a la carte or certain thing, you're probably gonna be spending maybe close to about $6,000. You know what I'm saying? When you really looking at that outside of your flight, but the extra 4 is just because it's the name of the Ritz, basically. But I was like, no, I'm not spending. I'm not going on there with you.
If they'd have called me, they'd have uninvited me because I'd have been talking crazy. Oh man, they go. Yeah, I'd have just went crazy. I'd have been talking so crazy, and then never mind. We don't even want you here anyway. You really got to feel bad. Hey, but what about this, Tony? I'm looking at this comment. It's been up here a minute. What about the people that stress people out that don't even go on the trip? Like, you got this person at home. I'm gonna have to describe what I'm saying, everybody in the chat. I go on a trip, and I'm the only one going on the trip, but I got other people that live with me. Say I got roommates. They don't go on the trip, but when I come back, it's like they should have went. Because I ain't got no more money left. I ain't got my share of the light bill. The rent,
Oh no,
the
yeah,
gas bill.
no, you be kicked out.
Well, see, that's what Miss Jerry said. I personally am not going on a trip without everything being taken care
That's
of.
right.
Once
That's
the
right.
vacation date is set, I will put aside money for the trip so I don't struggle when I get back home. I'm
There
telling
you
you, man,
go.
we live for the moment. When I say we is me. I did it too. Boy, especially when I was about 20, man, I knew I had bills to pay. I ain't care. I was kicking it. I was having fun. Then that bill came, boy, I was sad. But
What was that song? Was it Neo or was it Usher that was talking about he ain't got all the rent is due, but he knew he ain't have all the rent already, so he gonna go out to the club and have a good time.
let's
What
call your
song
wife
is that?
now. Let's call Just Asking for a Friend, Keisha, because y'all know all the same songs somehow.
What's the song, y'all? Put in the chat.
What it said is,
Is
I
it
ain't had a real.
Neo?
You knew I
Is
before
it
I
Neo
left.
or Usher? It's one of them two that sing that song, and there's a verse on there that he says, he knew he ain't had a rent. He knew he ain't had a rent when he got paid, so he just gonna go out and have a good time. Basically, I ain't got the rent anyway, so I might as well spend what I got left and go.
That's the life I
He
used to
said,
live, man.
he had a funny phone, said $10,000 better be a world cruise.
Hey, that what I was saying. Who said that? That what I said. I'm going. Hey, Indiana, we think alike. I'll be back in 300 days. I'm not paying that in. I don't care where we're going. I traveled for 20 years for free. Actually, I got paid for it. I worked a little bit, but I ain't doing it, man. No, Lordy. So
3 or 4 days, Sledge. What you mean 3 to 4 days? You ain't gonna get your money's worth. I'm not a cruise ship person, but if I do one, it's gonna be 3 to 4 days on a Ritz-Carlton yacht. You tell me where there's a 3 or 4 day one, and I'll book it.
well, y'all
Let
go
me
ahead.
know. What you mean just for that experience? You're not getting the experience. You mean just for the amenities of the ship, not for the experience, is what you're saying. That's
I
what
ain't
you're
going for
saying.
nothing. I don't even care to go to take a picture. They might be charging for that too with my phone. But
I do.
don't.
Now, look, Sandra, I can have a song for a little bit of every situation. You know what? Matter of fact, I'll try that throughout this whole live.
Well, you've
I'll
been doing
think
a
of
good job. You had us singing. Notice I said us. You had us singing.
macaroni in the pot. I mean, you mean
No, not
WAP? It
that.
was WAP. It
No,
was WAP by
you had
Cardi
us singing
B
WAP. You had
and
us. If you
Cardi
think you're
B and
lonely
Megan
now,
Thee Stallion. Yes,
if you
yes.
think you're lonely now, wait, you had us singing that
Oh,
song.
Bobby Womack. Look,
Yeah.
showed up.
So, though, when you come back home, man, I tell you, and it's hard. It's hard to when you get over there. I didn't have peer pressure. I pressured myself. I just did what I wanted to do, and I made it happen. What up, Sledge? So, yeah. Hey, Desmond said he ain't never heard this song either. But Desmond, I'm glad you're here.
Looking for a
I ain't heard
roomie.
it. Yeah, no crazy. So, all right, they should have hit you up before you went. They knew who you are. I would have been singing, look for a roomie while you walking out the door. You know, I'm just still thinking about the people that go. Now this is even worse, Tanya. Where did they go? Can't do nothing while they got that dead come back and can't pay their bills either.
Well, that ain't my problem. That's their problem. Like I said, you don't need to be on a trip stamping your passport when you got collections at the house.
What is it safe to say if they ain't going on a trip and they got no money, they might not have a passport? You could, but
You never heard what song?
here we go.
There's you never heard what song? There's which one?
Yeah,
The
the
one
one
I
you
was
was trying to
the one I was
sing.
trying to get y'all to figure
Yeah,
out.
yeah, the one that
Somebody in the damn chat know the damn song. What is the name of the damn song?
ain't nobody never heard it. Ain't
Y'all gonna have me look this damn thing up. But while I'm looking this up, I want y'all remember Begging Benny. If you remember Begging Benny, put a Y in the chat. If you
better
don't
yet,
remember Begging Benny on Fat Albert, put an N in the chat for no.
if y'all gonna put the ends, I'm gonna go ahead and predict how many ends we're gonna have. About 12, depending on how many people play. Ain't nobody heard of those damn big and bitty song.
Big Murph, I did not make that song up with Neo. I'm gonna find a damn song and I'm gonna play it like a little snippet And y'all gonna be like, oh, you're right. Y'all said no. You know what? How many Gen Xers I got in the chat? If you were Gen X, put an X in the chat.
I don't even know. I don't know what gen I am. What gen am I? Am I like?
When were you? You're not that much older than me, so you're a Gen Xer.
Am I?
At the beginning, you're at the beginning of the Gen X, so you right after the baby boomers getting into Gen X.
Oh yeah. I ain't no baby boomer. I ain't know
all I see is one.
Yeah.
One X. So all of y'all either millennials, Gen Zs, or baby boomers. Okay, I see we got two in here. If you was born between what it say, I think it says 66 through.
And I'm a G. Who? I mean a Gen what?
Gen X. Let me hold on. I tell
y'all
y'all in a minute.
In the chat and make you look worse. Ain't nobody.
What you say?
I'm gonna throw it in the chat. Hey, somebody. Hey, yo, I got to share something with y'all.
What?
Man, I was over here. I know Keisha gonna love this. Just asking for a friend because I was over here like, okay.
1 second. Between 1965 to 1980. Thank you, Indiana Funny Farm. If you was born between there, put an X in the chat.
I got my X in there then. So what the X stand for? We supposed to know this song?
I don't know. Well, let me tell you something. We the best motherfucking generation. I tell you that. Let me tell you why.
Please.
We were here to experience life before, right when TV first started. They still had the 8-track. They didn't even have tapes. They didn't have the stereo. They had a xylophone. But they had like the actual record. They didn't have the cell phones. They just came out with the cell phones. They didn't have computers. Then they had the computers. So Generation Xers are the only generation that if the world was to shut down right now with computers, we can still live like it was before computers was there.
What?
You can still function understanding that you can't get in contact with me until you see me the next day.
And we remember phone numbers. We knew how to write cursive.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I think YOLO sent me an Instagram post of this guy. He wrote zebra in cursive and was asking people to read it. They said everything but the child of God.
What?
Except for zebra.
Hey, let me add on to that list, cause of the Gen X is what we could do. We knew how to drive, cause when I took my driving test, the car was about 2 blocks long. My mom I think my dad had a Mark V. That was like a block and a half long.
Yeah, buddy. See,
you had to parallel park that thing. Boy, you turning the stereo down, looking back, had to put your arm over the seat, man. And also, if you were Gen X, you are a qualified remote control because you were the remote control. You got up. How did we get on this damn topic? Tell you, we supposed to be talking about broke folks.
We was talking about that, but then I was trying to let folk know somebody gonna tell me I made up the damn song.
Everybody said you made up the song.
I did not. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh Lord, here go. Hey, now Desmond is the song guru. He's the music guru. He say he remember Begging Betty, but I have an old soul. See, I told you. So that
is his name Neo?
Yeah, it's Neo. You know where Neo from? He from the hood, Arkansas.
Is he?
Yeah.
You keep saying the hood in Arkansas.
All right. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Hey, who is it here? Hey, see? Hey, what up, Tracy? Thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button. Speaking of which, while Tanya over there looking for all these made-up songs she's looking for, hit that subscribe button. Whether you're on TNT Connect or Point Spank Experience, hit the like button, hit the thumbs button. Share it out. Call somebody right now. It's free. They got rid of all the phones that they used to charge to call long distance. Call somebody and tell them that we're over here trying to help people not go on trips if they ain't got no money. And we laughing and cracking jokes. And we're not laughing at people. We're just making fun of this. Yeah, we the best.
There you go. I Had the Time of My Life is the name of the song. Hold on. And I'm going to play just that part where he said I knew my rent was gonna be later about a week ago.
Won't you put a short
I
worked
my ass off, but still can't pay it all. Don't tell me y'all know that damn song.
Do a short, Tanya, because you play it, then I'm gonna have to take it out.
No, if you do 3 seconds of it,
right,
they know what it is.
Well, how they gonna know a song they never?
I put you this way. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and then they can click on it and listen to it. It's the name of the song is by Neo and Pitbull called "Time of Our Lives." Thank you.
What up, Cancel Culture?
Don't tell me Big Murph. Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
The
Don't
name
tell
of the
me
song.
she
Here go
made
the name
that
of the
song
song,
up.
y'all.
That's what he said.
The name of the song is Tanya Made That Song Up.
I did.
Look for that on Spotify.
What's going on, Stacy? How you doing?
Stacey Donovan. And but that little one.
And the little ones.
Man, hey, boy, I get the Grayson. It's Grayson. Grayson, man, he a superstar.
Yeah.
Y'all, this dude here is known in more households. This dude is a star. Hey, thank y'all for being here, Catching Culture. Girl, if you didn't have an 8-track, you haven't lived. Man, don't y'all get Tanya started. So, Tanya, reeling you back into this broken thing, because they got you over the top about everything.
I know, right? Well, look, that's why we like to check this live and go all kinds of places. Hold on.
We go check. I'm gonna change the thumbnail to just say all about Tanya, because about the fan, the songs. Then you had a hot flash. Then we started talking about 8-track tapes and how you get the Gen X's. All right, go ahead. Tell you, I'm being quiet. I'm back in.
That's fine. No, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and then folks can click on it on their own time, so they know I'm not damn crazy. I know my music. Shoot, gonna tell me, Big Murph talking about I made it up.
I ain't never heard.
I made it up. I ain't nobody make it up.
Hey, Jerry she tried to throw one of them down south spell checks on me. She said some of these children
I don't know what a rotary phone. Facts. They do not. I showed it to my niece and she was like, what am I supposed to do with this? She was like, how you know what number it was? How you know what number I put my finger in?
You got another co-signer. Sandra and Desmond said they heard of it. You need 5 people to take this to the legislature, because right now ain't nobody believing you.
Indiana Funny Farm said they had an 8-track in their first car.
That Lincoln. My uncle had a Mark IV, man, and he played the Isley Brothers all day. Had a half a pint of Bacardi, half a pint, because he made 100 trips to the liquor store every day. And had me driving. I was driving at 14. I was a chauffeur, man. We pull up, and then they had a drive-through liquor store. Tell you pull up and say, ding, ding. Man, be across the street, come up.
See, I didn't hear nothing about a drive-through liquor store until I got to Georgia. In New York, I said, man, if folks had to drive through the liquor store, that liquor store would be empty. So, okay, we was talking about brokies, but we gonna play Begging Benny. Begging Benny. This is Begging Benny. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen.
All right, we're gonna play Begging Benny, y'all.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So we ain't gonna get dinged.
I don't mind. I was just letting you know, if people went back to watch the replay, they wasn't gonna see it because I was going to take it out.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't worried about this one.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they had a drive-through liquor store, Miss Jerry. All right, y'all, I'm gonna share the screen. Here it is.
You borrow anything you got. A shoe, a lamp, a 3-cent stamp, or a coffee pot. We don't care what. Begging Benny, we're glad there aren't many like you.
All I'm thinking is I hope don't nobody come on the live right now while we playing there, because they gonna wonder what the hell we got going on over here. Hey man, go to these people talking about Point Blank Experience and TC.
We talk about brokies, Begging Benny. That's what Begging Benny. They said he will beg and borrow anything you got.
Hold up, what Slayer said? Slayer said we used to go through the drive-through liquor store when I was in a teen in Cleveland. Yeah. And what they didn't ask for no IDs. As long as you had that $3.75.
As long as you had that money. Please, I remember going to the store to pick up my aunt's cigarettes and her beer.
8 years old, man. 8 years
at the corner store at the bodega.
Man, I thought the bodega was that thing that you use in the bathroom. I'm for real.
You mean a bidet?
Yeah, I thought that was I was in New York. They said, you want to go to bodega? I said, for what? No.
You know what?
I promise you.
Woo! Okay. You know what? Let me tell you. I have a little less patience with you when you talk about some things that you don't know, Mr. Military Man. Because military folks supposed to know, because y'all done been everywhere.
I was a
So
West
you-
Coast guy. I never went to the East Coast. I was stationed on the West Coast, and they didn't have no bodegos.
No, but they.
And
That is
I've
true.
never
That is
even
true.
seen a bidet other than
Okay.
on the TV. So I was in the military, but I didn't experience those things.
Yes, Indiana Funny Phone says cigarettes was in the vending machines back then. I remember that.
Yep.
Show
I remember
no.
people used to lie all the time. That's probably why they ain't going on trips now, because they would have had an inheritance if these people would have quit lying.
Let me tell you something. If I see there's hotels still with them damn cigarette machines in them.
In Vegas, you said in Vegas.
I don't know where they at, but I remember seeing them. I couldn't remember. I said, "Ooh, I don't know if I want to sleep here."
Hold up, man. I gotta get over. Oh no. Hey, Desmond said he don't listen to this new stuff. So back to this bodego. Oh, so how do we get on the bodego anyway?
No, we were talking about the bidet, the bodega with bodega. Sorry, bodega. We
Oh,
was
I'm
talking
sorry.
about going to the store to pick up the cigarettes. That's how that came about.
So all these people that used to say, and y'all, I do have some things in my iPad here that I'm gonna talk about that's gonna flip the script on this and eventually once we get there. But people used to say, when cigarettes get $1.50, I'm quitting. When cigarettes get to $3, I'm quitting. And now they all the way up to about 10 and they still quitting.
I smoked cigarettes for 3 months in college.
You did? What?
I did. I smoked cigarettes for 3 months.
What
I
kind you
smoked.
smoke?
Look, let me tell you. Don't laugh at me.
Oh, you know I am.
I started off on Merit Lights.
Oh, that was the cheapest cigarette. What were they? A dime a pack?
I don't know. Merit Lights. Then went to Merits. Then went to all of this in 3 months now. I was like, I upgraded every month. Then I went to Newport Lights. Then I went to Newports, and then I went to Newport Kings, like the long Newport 100s. That's what they were. And then it got to the point where the Lucy's, instead of it being like 10 cents or something like that, they wanted to charge like 50 cents or $1. And I said, nope, sorry, I gotta take the bus. I can't. I ain't got no money for that. And I just never went to smoking no more.
So you smoked the 100s. You know, if you sit that beside a King, they ain't that much longer because the filter is longer on the 100. See,
Yeah.
I'm technical like that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, but I remember my mama smoked them Virginia Slim 120s, man. She could light a cigarette, clean half the house, fry some breakfast, and go back and it's still a quarter of cigarette. That cigarette was long. I think she got her money where I got hit on a bicycle. Tell you, I know you ain't gonna believe me, but I really did. I went to get my grandma some cigarettes and got hit by a car.
Ooh.
Yeah, it messed my leg, my left tibular, fibula, one of them things.
You ain't looked both ways before you cross the street?
No, it wasn't no car coming. Dude was drinking, but it was my father's friend, so nobody called the police. That's how things used to be back then.
It was your father's friend. They ain't called no car. Okay, they ain't had to call the cops. I'd have been like, you got insurance, don't you, Unc?
No, my pops didn't believe in insurance.
So he just let his friend off and just said, okay.
He had to let me off. Me and my aunt blew one of his cars up and caught it on fire. She was trying to prime the carburetor.
Jerry Allen, they still in there now. They still have them in certain places.
Hey, what is this here, bodega? Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all, man.
Bodega versus bidet. Oh my God.
I can't get that off the screen quick enough, man. All I see is a bunch of, I'm going to pull these up because I love the people, but I really ain't going to leave them up there long, crying, laughing, Rod. Do you women remember when they had tampons and pads? And can you say that on YouTube?
Yes, you can.
In the vending machines in the bathroom. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Tanya, you remember that?
Yeah, and that's what I was answering Jerry Allen and said they still have them. In the good bathrooms, they still have them.
Oh, man. Poppy is not.
That's right. Poppy is not asking for ID at all. Poppy just want to know where the money. That's it.
Jerry tripping. She remember them Virginia Slim 120, man. Them things. Them things was long.
They were
Man.
long, like this long. Like, well, dang, how long you gonna smoke on them bad boys?
My grandpa, when he started smoking them, I knew the family was gonna go down, man, because he used to smoke Winston's, and my grandma smoked them. My mama started smoking. I guess he wanted to be part of the club, felt left out. He started. He burned up every pair of khaki pants he had like Dickies, all of them had a hole. He fall asleep by smoking that long ass cigarette. Every pair of pants, we didn't have a 3-pair, but all of them had multiple holes. Looked like he had been out there with a BB gun or something. I don't smoke, but ain't nothing like the smell of a black and mild. Jared taking it back.
One second, I like when they did this. Hold on.
One of the best aromas in the world. Now we probably be over here talking about broke people. I don't know how y'all got Tanya. She ain't here. She can't hear me. How the heck y'all get up way off topic? We done talked about everything. And I got a whole lot to talk about, but y'all know, thank y'all, man. I love this people that come to the live and direct, whether you're coming from TNT Connect or Points Blank Experience, man. Y'all make the chat. Y'all are cracking me up over here. Lucky Strike, Paul Mall. All right, let me see here. Hey, what up, Edna? What's going on? What is going on, man? What is going on? Lucky Strikes and Paul Mall. That's back in the day, man. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank everybody for being here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I know before I started, I needed about, I'm going to say 70 subscribers to hit 1,000, man. We're going to do it before June 30th, but that's just a commercial until Tanya. Well, I'm going to start talking before Tanya get back. I ain't waiting that long.
I can't find it. Never
Is
mind.
that what happened in there for me? That we started on Gen X and then went from there. What was you looking for now?
I was looking for something that I could put in my mouth with like a cigarette, because you know when your aunts and your aunties be talking and they be talking and that damn cigarette be flipping.
I got a straw. I could do that for you. I had a lot of uncles. Plus, I probably had some practice back in the day. Like, so sometimes, especially if it was cold outside.
Yeah, buddy.
They can. Oh, yeah, tell me. You know, we're gonna go to the store. They be having.
No, it ain't jiggling. They gotta stick to your lips.
It ain't gonna jiggle. Tell you, look at this.
That's what I was looking for. Oh, you said a straw.
Oh God, dang it! I just started all over again. Y'all, why didn't I just say we can't do this? Tell you, man. Now she got to go back and find one.
I got it because you said a straw, so you helped me. I was like, I got those. I forgot. Okay, they be like this. Yeah, let me tell you. Then they be hearing they be speaking over here like this, and they just be talking, and they just be flicking.
Hey, but when they light it, tell you, I think Sid the Entertainer said it's a whole dramatization. You know, they got to cock their head over and pat their pockets 4 times.
All like this and that, yeah.
For all y'all coming in, I know we are supposed to be talking about broke people.
Yes.
I do not have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Look here. Hold on, not there. What up, Mr. Money?
Hey, Mr. Money.
When did we get on secrets? What did I miss?
I did it. The
Let
comments.
Hey, this is how we got on it right here. This is how we got on it right here.
How did we start?
Right there.
No.
Hey, y'all, that's how we got on it.
No, this how I can tell you exactly how we started. What we was talking about was, hold on. I'm trying to remember, was it? Okay, it was the drive-through liquor store. Then I said, man, oh man, if they had a drive-through in New York, the daggone liquor store would be empty. And then you said something about going to the liquor store, driving your uncle or your whoever for you was just 14 and you was buying liquor at the store. And I said, yeah. I said, I remember going to the corner bodega, getting cigarettes and beer from my aunt. And then that's when we got on that subject. And then for some reason, somebody said something about cigarette. You said something about cigarettes, and then that's when we got into the type of cigarettes and the cigarette machine, and then we started talking about the tampon pad machine, and then it just went all kinds of ways. So
none of that got to do with traveling. But hey, this probably why you can't travel, because you did all this stuff you're talking about. So I used to go now.
Facts, Murph.
I used to go to the store with a note. I bought snuff for my auntie.
Yep. Just give them the note, and they just gave you what she wanted.
I wonder what made them stop doing that, man. Like, I mean, I understand why, but did something catastrophic happen that? Because it used to be just all of a sudden it just went away, where little kids couldn't go get all the stuff that they can't get now.
Sandra said, "Y'all need me to show you what it looked like. I smoke." You look, you gonna drop the link for Sandra?
Sandra, you gonna come up here and show it? Sandra is a content creator. She ain't scared of the camera. If she want to come up here and oh man, Keisha, we taking Keisha out. Let me make up a song. Back down memory lane. She said she miss her auntie. Yo, we part-time singers. Usually about 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Hold up, what they say? And a 50-foot ass.
Hey, you ain't lying. That ass, I be like, it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop, y'all. That ass be just leaning over.
With the gangster lean. All right.
Yep. Murph, they ain't letting it fall out.
Oh, yeah, man. No, that's like you might lose part of your card if you do that. If you're a brother.
It'd be like sticking to the bottom of the lip, just like that. And they just be talking, and they just be all kinds of stuff.
Hey, y'all hear Big Murph? Big Murph is making a special announcement. That's awesome, right? Let's go. 1K is right around the corner. He talking about subscribers, y'all, in case y'all think.
Ooh, how many into 1,000?
Oh, about 63, but you know. So
yeah,
look.
You can get 63. Come on, y'all. Y'all go on, share it out, and tell folk to subscribe. We can get 63.
Yeah, man. Go to the store and do something. Go to, I don't care where you go. Jack in the Box. I don't care where you go. Ain't nobody gonna be there though. I tell you, well, how long that's all we've been on here? Man, I feel like we've been doing a lot of talking. So Sandra said, no, I'm trying to edit, but y'all be having me hooping and I can't focus. Hey, what is hooping? What is that? Laughing?
Yes. Hoop.
I guess I'm supposed to know what that is.
Rod, you're the weird friend. You're the weird friend.
Hold up. No, forget that. I'm not gonna be accused of being the weird friend from a person.
Weird friend. I'm gonna have to take away, like, I don't know, some form of a card from you or something. Because
the one you gonna take everybody card there. How many people other than Sandra and Tanya? How many people? I don't care what GN you are, GNW. I don't care which one you are. Know what hooping is. I thought it was supposed to be hollering or something.
Well, no, hold on. What is
hooping? First of all,
what does hooping mean?
To me, shooting basketball.
Okay, if somebody say a hooping cough.
Oh, so she got the hooping cough. She should put cough on there. I would have known
that she ain't cough. Lord have mercy. I can't, y'all. I can't.
All right, y'all. Y'all, Tanya ain't quitting on me tonight, so don't worry about it.
It's laughing, right? But it's laughing like, you know how you laugh and cough at the same time.
I know what hooping and hollering is. My grandma.
There you go. Thank you, Jerry Allen. Thank you.
All right. Sandra didn't put all the words.
See, you gotta know. I guess with him, you gotta use it in the sentence.
No, all right. If I walk into
what's up, Shay?
Hey, Sandra, we just having fun. But if I walk into a crib, and how do we speak to everybody? We said what up. But if I walk into the crib and say part of that, say what? Everybody gonna look at me like,
say it again.
For the rest of it.
Say it again.
All right. She didn't say hooping and hollering. She just said hooping.
She said hooping. No, she said read the whole sentence. What she said?
All right. How in the world are we turning this into? Man, y'all, we are tripping tonight. I can't even find it no more. Hold up, where it is? Oh, here it is, right here. Where you see hollering at?
I want you to read it what you think it meant.
I knew she meant laughing, but I had to figure it out because it took me 12 seconds. You over there like, Rod, you from another planet. Rod, you the weird friend. Rod, I think you AI, Rod. You ain't even real no more. So,
Lord have mercy.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, man, I know what the hooping, we know, Rod. All right, everybody know what you meant. So, all right, use it in a sentence, man. And then a funny part, like we're on a game show. She said, use it in a sentence, Rod.
That's it. Use it in a sentence. Because look, your mama rolling around in her, she deceased, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She rolling around in her grave talking about, God damn it, that damn Rod. He
No, she
don't
started
listen.
rolling around on her and getting on her back and clapping and said, "Yeah, right, son. I told you to know all the words."
Exactly.
Hey man, what did I? I don't know what I eat. Hold on, man. My thing. Well, I guess I ain't got no. Hold on. Let me look for my.
Okay, so let's go back to Brokies. I'm sorry, y'all. We got so off track for the last 20 minutes. Big Murph said he's considered the weird friend. I doubt it, Murph.
Oh man.
You sit around and people watch and be throwing shade. You fit right on in. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, I heard them cheering, whooping, and hollering. There you go, whooping and
I
hollering.
know.
See what
I know all that, Tanya. I mean, I ain't saying I ain't never in my life heard of it, but it took me a minute to put it all together. And you over here.
Oh, you getting that? So okay, so what age again is you? Cause like, damn, what I got? Like 2 more years, and I'm gonna be forgetting stuff.
I ain't forget, man. It take a little extra time. Tanya, is that man? I don't even.
It's a delay.
I don't even want to tell you what I'm going through right now. Then you really gonna be talking about me because there it is. No, I ain't trying to do that, man. Tanya, you got me over here. You got me nervous over there talking about me. And I can't see.
Okay, Sandra, you have a good night. She said she have to catch the replay. She going back for editing.
No, what she really trying to say, y'all clowning me by hooping. No, hey, thank you for coming, Sandra. I'm over here.
Exactly, geriatric.
I just had my notes, man. But then
Shay said you had a slow moment. A geriatric moment. That's what we usually call it.
Yeah, I'm still having a slow moment because I don't know why I set my own. I think it's right here. Let me find. Let me go to send items. Hey, here we come, y'all, man. I am so. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know why. What email am I in?
So do you foot for the broke friend or not?
There we go.
Put a 1 in the chat if the answer is yes. Put a 2 in the chat if the answer is no. Do you foot the bill for the broke friend? For the broke family member, whoever?
How many get out of jail free cards do they have in Monopoly? Because I'm gonna do it one time.
What'd you say?
How many of them get out? I'm gonna help you one time. And we're gonna have a good talk. We're gonna have a talk. I don't care who you are. If I'm not gonna leave my buddy hanging. If I got it. Now, if I ain't got it, I'm not gonna be trying to make up no stuff. We ain't splitting nothing in half and all that. You just ain't going, bro. You can go the next time. But I'll give them one chance. And after that, man, after this talk, they're gonna understand if you don't have it, you don't need to go. Don't put that stress and that burden on everybody else. Keisha said, she natural.
Just want to stop by real fast, say, hey, she natural.
Hey, she natural. You can stay a little while. You got a song for that?
Will you say stay a little while? Baby, won't you just stay? Jodeci for a little
I know him. Everybody knows him.
I got a song now.
Who is this? Okay, man, these things. I think this comment was stuck. They coming in. Okay, just asking for a sale.
If they truly a friend, Keisha, this is how I look at it. If you truly a friend, then you know not to travel with the broke friend. You travel where they can do stuff. Like you don't. I put it this way: if you got a friend and you know they can only afford a Carnival cruise, you go with them on a Carnival cruise. But you don't take them on a damn, Explorer Journey cruise. That's how you be a friend. You meet them where they are. But let me ask you this. What if you want to go somewhere, but you don't have enough money to spend on somebody else?
They ain't going.
Do you just not go? Because they can't go?
Well, I'm gonna tell them I had this Investing with Rod channel for about 3 years. You should have been watching it. Nah, I ain't gonna tell them. I ain't gonna tell them.
No, you came back right on time. We just got back into you didn't miss nothing but the non-topic stuff, so you good.
Yeah, tell you that
just got back on topic. We were saying, do you foot the bill for your broke friend or not?
I think I
And
would.
then some people were saying depends on what kind of friend it is. And I said, well, I believe that if you have a friend, then you should meet them where they are. Meaning, if they can afford a carnival, carnival spirit, carnival sunshine, you take them on carnival sunshine. And then that way they can be in their element and they can spend and be within their budget. But don't take them on explorer journey. That was number one. And then number two is my question was, so if you know you don't have the money to pay for them, do you just not take them? You know what I mean? Or do you take them and foot the bill?
I think that first. I mean, if I got it. But we're gonna have a long talk, Tanya, because it's not happening the second time. You can call me a non-friend, you can be mad, but I did it once. And I'm probably gonna have to sacrifice a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna hear about it every day that we're traveling, how I'm sacrificing. No, I'm kidding. So, y'all, on a serious note, though, because what is it? Depends on how close a friend you are. We're gonna get this issue taken care of beforehand, like I did.
I agree with that, Jerry Allen. I need you to be upfront and say what you can't do. Because now there might be a trip where I'll be like, but this is where I want to go. You might not be able to go.
But why did you have to scale down and go from a whatever explorer to a carnival now?
Because sometimes you want your friends to go, right? You may want the friend to go. So if you want to be inclusive, and this isn't just friends, it could be family too. If you want the people to go, then you have to meet them where they are so they all can go. You understand what I'm saying? So for instance, I use this as an example. If any of my friends are listening, don't take this personal. I'm just telling my experience, but y'all already knew how I felt about it. So this true story. It wasn't my birthday. It was two of my friends' birthdays. There's usually we call ourselves a sultry sevens, right? But usually only 6 of us go, because my sister be acting funny. She'd be like, I can't go, and whatever. So usually it's 6 of us that go when we go on trips somewhere else outside of Georgia. And I was excited because they were talking about a yacht trip. In Miami, let's rent a yacht and we're gonna do this. And I'm like, ooh, okay, we about to do a yacht in Miami. Okay. My mind is thinking about yacht. Even if we gotta share with other people, we on a yacht. You know what I'm saying? You picture a yacht. So your girl went, I got me some inches for the ponytail. Got me a brand new bathing suit, not to swim in, just a little cute. Got me some nice sandals, got my nails done, had my little bag, had my shades, because I was going to dress for the occasion. Okay. And we get to the marina and I see the big ships. I see what I was envisioning. And we went to walk in and we didn't walk to those. We walked to the one that could barely fit our big asses on them. And so I was a little disappointed. I was like, oh, we're not going on that one.
So you got all dressed up to go on this.
It was still nice, but do understand, none of us is small bitches. Just want to let you know that. It's all of us my size or bigger. So I'm like, it's 6 of us. Well, one of us may be the smallest one. She just got big boobs.
They didn't have no weight capacity on there?
They could fit us on a damn boat.
Okay.
Anyway, but I was just a little, disappointed. So my thoughts was more we didn't have to do a yacht trip. I just feel like if we can't do the yacht trip, then don't do the yacht trip. You understand what I'm saying? just
tugboat
just go on a catamaran excursion and call it a day. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do that. But this one was and maybe it was just me because I was envisioning something different. No one said that's what it was going to be. They said yacht. So in my head, what are y'all picturing? A yacht, right?
luxurious.
There you go. Exactly. And it was not that. So it was my first experience. So that's when I realized, like, oh, this is also called a yacht. Okay. You know, whatever. Like, yes, Murph. In Murph's video, his live, I looked at his replay, and I guess he had a live, and then he also had a vlog. But in the vlog, you saw it by the ship when he was tendering out. You saw a yacht that was pulled up to the ship. So it was either an excursion or maybe because it was in the Bahamas type island. So, you know, they got the yacht marinas and stuff. So somebody probably either owned a yacht or rented a yacht for the day, and it pulled up to the ship and you could tender on the yacht straight from the ship. So I know a yacht when I see a yacht now.
Me too, Tanya, and I ain't never been on one.
But this one was more like, we going fishing.
I know you.
It was a yacht. It was shaped like it, but it was, to me, it was more like 2-3 people, maybe. You know, like when you just want some real small, intimate. You couldn't really get crunk on the yacht. You couldn't dance if you wanted to. It was just that little bit of space. And we were, like I said, we were some big bitches. So, you know, it didn't help none. But I just want to say sometimes it's okay to say, you know what, if I can't do it, then I won't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just like when people say, oh, I'm getting me a Mercedes. And then, you know, in your mind, you thinking, ew, it's a Mercedes, and you see them and they got the little baby one. You know,
yeah,
like
they got the one that got the bubble eyes from like
the one that looked like a
Volkswagen,
a Hyundai Sonata. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't the Mercedes. It's the Hyundai Sonata lookalike.
But see, that's how we're built. We hear a certain word, yacht, Mercedes,
right,
and we automatically take our mind to the most extravagant thing out there. And a lot of times, the people that are causing these people to go on these trips and end up being broke, or people go is they're trying to look like not the yacht you talking about, but go on a real yacht when they probably should have been on the yacht you was on.
Right, exactly. But you know, and my thing is, like I said, in that particular case, it's not about being a brokey. I want to put that out there. Friends, I ain't calling y'all broke. Everybody got their own budget on what they want to spend money on. It's just that when I hear the word yacht, don't tell me y'all are picturing a small 3-person yacht. Y'all are picturing at least you bringing a family of 10, you know, or bigger, or you know, on here. And like you're envisioning what the yacht looks like.
What you see on TV, the nice, luxurious, big yachts, yeah.
You know, but that was an example of, you know, meeting people, you know, just being within your budget, but still doing what you say you're going to do.
I want to read this comment, Tanya. Just asking for a friend. Keisha said, I had a friend, and when we used to go on trips with all the girls and we wanted her to go, we fit the bill. That a lot of times that will happen. If you're the life of the party, people just may help pitch in. But if you're the negative Nancy, you probably ain't standing a good chance of people saying, hey, we're going to get our money together. But do they feel sorry for these people? Tell you, I mean, I just, with this whole thing,
well, this is in conjunction, like Keisha said, this statement, the same thing that Big Murph said. You know, if you have somebody who is doing their best and all this type of stuff, you know, you want them to deserve a good trip, right? So, right, we're not talking about that. Like that right there is like, hey, we want you to come. We know, and usually that's the type of friend that be like, no, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't go, you know, whatever. So sometimes it make other people be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's 5 of us. We got you. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big difference in a brokey talking about, yeah, girl, I'm going, and then they get there, and then it's time to do stuff, and they're like, I ain't got no money. Can you get that for me? I don't have this. Can you get that for me?
So is that does that happen? I mean, I know it happens, but do you think it happens more frequently with when girlfriends go on trips or with ladies than it do men? I mean, I know it happens with both, but
Well, you know what? I can't say because I can only talk about my friend dynamic, and we do travel. Most of the time, it's just me and my best friend. Because sometimes we the only ones that get the trip out the chat. You understand what I'm saying? We the only two that make it out the chat. Some of the other ones, like in other words, I have a group of friends that everybody's view of how they want to spend their money is different, right? I have some friends that are like, they rather go on short but more frequent trips, right? Like they'll do a cabin trip for the weekend, Florida for the weekend. They'll go to some concerts, like they'll drive to the next state and for the weekend to go see a concert or something like that. Like they'll do that maybe 12 times a year, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
right.
Whereas me and some of the other friends are like, a weekend. That ain't giving me no rest from work. I want to go on a vacation. So we're the ones that stamping passports and flying internationally to go somewhere and be gone for at least a minimum of at least 5 days. A minimum. And I don't even like 5 days because I went on 2 5-day trips recently and I'm pissed off because I'm like, I ain't ready to go back yet. Like I need 4 more days to really rejuvenate to go back, so.
You know what I did, Tanya? Once I retired and started doing this full time, I stopped buying round trip tickets because what I found myself doing, like you just said, those 3 and 5 day trips, that's what I was trying to book and plan. It wasn't working. I went to New York, I extended that. I went to California, I extended that. I went to Arizona. Everywhere I went to Miami, I stayed there an extra day after the Meet and I cruise. So what I did was start getting one-way tickets. It may have been a little more expensive, not that much, but I had the option to come back when I wanted because I found myself calling the airlines, having to use my sales skills so they wouldn't charge me extra money.
To extend it and change your flights and all
Yeah,
that.
so if I had 2 one-way tickets, then I was cool. But there are people in here, Sledge, myself, and I'm about to crank mine back up, where we talk how to travel with little or no money out of your pocket. We're not saying you always got to get a credit card. There are debit cards out there that give you points, cash back. Southwest has a debit card. It was another one. I can't remember who, but I like what Tanya just said, how, to me, don't try to go on a 5-day trip with a $2 budget.
Right.
That's what, and then that everything start multiplying: food, transportation, Uber or whatever, the room. If I'm going on a 5-day, I don't care how much money I got. If I'm going on anything over 5 days, I'm planning for that. I'm not trying to go on the fly.
Right. You could fly. You could do last minute on the weekend. I'll go to a casino on the weekend.
I ain't going there either because they end up more than another trip because I've been to spend all my money, man.
But I get comps and stuff. So last time we went to the casino, we ain't pay for nothing.
Now you just brought up a good point.
Restaurants, nothing except playing in the casino.
What about them people that go on them cruises and these Vegas trips that didn't leave as a broke kid, but during the event they become one because they go to the casino and then.
Now that's their problem. Now I put it to you this way: if you are not, this is how I look at it. As long as you done paid to get there and to get back, you good. It don't matter if you broke when you come back because at least you can get back home and be broke. Now what's messed up is I remember back in New York when I lived in New York, they had a bus that went from Brooklyn to Atlantic City. And people would leave They will have transportation there and transportation back, but they will go there and spend money. And some of them, there was an instance where you paid for the bus going and then you had to pay coming back because some people stayed. You know, some people just took the bus there, but then they would stay and then find their own way back. Some people will go there and spend even their return trip money in the casino. I'm like, just guarantee yourself there and back and you don't have to worry about it.
I was stationed in Nevada in the Navy for a year and a half, and man, I tell you, it was sad. But you know, Tanya has a plan. She has a strategy, and if you and that's what all this whole travel and being a broker, you got to start out way before you leave for the trip to have a plan. If you have a plan, but boy, if you get on that trip and you got somebody that ain't never been on no trip, or even me, I fell prey to the casino in Vegas. I lost my mind. I mean, I was spending money. This was probably 30 years ago. Yeah, about 30, 25 years ago. I was spending money I know I didn't have. But yo, man, when them little people coming around and you in casino, them little old trays and drinks keep coming around and they free and everything, that's just, you might well just go and pay for it because they take money out of your pocket anyway.
They sure are. They come around with them free drinks to keep you playing because they know as you get drunk, you get to play. I won some of my best money intoxicated. Sure did. I even won money sleep.
You won money sleep? You were toe up from the floor.
Sleep? No. Literally, we had got there and my friends wanted to go to the casino and then they left, but then one of them didn't want to leave. She was on a roulette table. She didn't want to leave, so I didn't want to leave her by herself. So I was at the slot machine and I was leaning. I was just pushing the button like this, just pushing the button because it was only like 25 cents.
Right.
So I was pushing the button. Oh, and that's a key. Those little 777 machines where it got like that one pay line. If you want to rack up points and you ain't really interested in winning the jackpot, you just want to rack up some points, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, you play that. That one has the best return on what you put in. So then that way you can keep generating points, but you're not losing your money, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as exciting with all the little fancy technology and whatever, but I was sitting there just like this, hitting the button. I fell asleep. Next thing I know, I heard bling, 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 and I'm like looking like, ooh. And I hit the jackpot. It was a couple $1,000s though.
Ooh, well, I'd have woke all the way up there.
But yeah, I was woke in, but I was falling asleep. I was like, I wasn't really playing to win because it's not an exciting game. You just do it and just hope that it lands on something that's going to give you something. But yeah.
Hey, Tanya, I don't know about like all the rewards, but I learned some lifelong things when I was stationed in Nevada. Like when I go, I'm playing roulette, man. Your money will last a long time roulette because you got a lot of people got to put all their chips everywhere. You can sit out around, and I just make it last. But this is one thing. If you ever get comped a room and you're in one of these casinos, they'd have probably seen you hit the jackpot or you done walked in there and especially if you hit the jackpot. Oh yeah, hey, would you like a room for the night? Yeah, they trying to get their money back, people. They're gonna put you up for the night.
If so you come the room, then that means you ain't got to pay for the room. But what if you're already there on a comp room?
They ain't got
no, they do, because if I go to stay at a casino, I'm not paying for the room. I already got reward points. So I go there, the room is free, the flight over to it is free, transportation from the airport to the casino resort is free. What's not free is usually the food, your food and all of that type of, and the drinks and stuff. But because I got comp points, I usually, if I'm playing the casino, I'm drinking for free. I don't have to worry about that. And if I have points and stuff, I get comp for restaurants and all that type of stuff. I got points to use for that. So I have to pay for nothing, but if you don't have the extra to pay for those extra things and you already are there in a comp room or you flew on a comp flight, what they'll normally do is if you're continuously playing, they'll come around to you and give you those comps in order for you to go to those restaurants or some shows or whatever the case is. That's how they reward you that way. So,
Gotcha. You
yeah.
know, have you ever had a bad? No, I don't know, man. We don't even want to talk about that. I was making sure, have you ever had a bad one of them trips to a casino that you just left and you was sick? And I ain't talking not a cold.
Believe it or not, not yet. No,
Okay. We ain't gonna
Caesars.
talk about it then.
Yeah, Caesars been good to me. I can't talk about the other like MGM and all of them. I can't talk about that, but I do know that Caesars and the Caesars properties, like Planet Hollywood and all. I mean, they got a bunch of different hotels. Though I haven't been disappointed at all, whether it was in Vegas, Atlantic City, Nevada, Mississippi, Alabama. It don't matter. It's all still good.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, Tanya, and I ain't thought about it until now. I haven't been to a casino since I stopped drinking. I wonder what kind of experience that's gonna be. I probably won't want to.
I've been to a casino and not drink.
Man,
as long as I'm winning, but if I'm not drinking, I'm looking at winning some money or I'm bored. Oh, I need some music. I need some music. No, I need some music. As long as I got my earbuds in and I'm hyped up with some music, I'm good.
I think the only way I'll be good if I'm on stage with the group that's singing. Ain't gonna be. I mean, I gotta have excitement, Tanya. I mean, I'm going. I want to see what it's like, but I just think because I didn't really when I used to go to casino, y'all, and then I'm gonna tell you. Everybody's here. If you do have to travel, because one of the things that I have on my notes, I'm gonna go ahead and address now. Some people that travel really need to get away, but you don't have to go on the most extravagant thing you can't afford. Because like Yolo said probably an hour ago, that Antonio, it's not an experience. Go wherever you're going. Make sure I don't care if the zoo is half off. The botanical gardens is free on Sundays. You take a bike ride and it costs $12 for two people. Enjoy something. Don't just go and all you do is go.
Right.
I mean, and that's we're talking about the brokies and stuff, but some people consider that traveling, and maybe that's all you want to do. Hats off to you. But if you want to say I'm traveling and I'm making memories and I'm living experiences, you got to live up to the hype. I ain't talking about the hype of doing a hot air balloon and bungee jumping off the side of a cliff maybe do some free stuff.
Right. That's true.
That's how, I mean, I've traveled with all kind of money. And when I traveled in the Navy, I didn't have it. And even when I had the money, man, I was just, whatever I like to do, that's what I did. When I went to New York, I went in the Apollo. I didn't stay that long because it was too dark up in there. I went to what's that street? Tell you 125th Martin Luther Malcolm X 120. It had like 3 names to it. I don't know what street I was on. That was nice. Didn't cost me much. Rode the subway, walked the Brooklyn Bridge. Everything I'm saying right now is free. They didn't have nobody taking money on walk the Brooklyn Bridge. So,
but I feel that if you're gonna travel with a brokey, then you got to be ready for the brokey. I just don't like brokies who act like begging Benny, at the last minute, and it's sort of like I'm gonna make you feel guilty, and then I'm gonna actually pay for it. They want you to pay for it. Now my thing is, would you ever tell them no?
Pin on one.
I would say, have you ever had to tell a brokey, no, I can't do it for you?
I've never that I can recall. Well, yeah, when I was with the Navy, we traveled, but I always had that friend that didn't manage their money, and I didn't have enough money for both of us. But I don't count that as a more mature adult. I've been blessed, I guess. I've never been put in that predicament, but that's why it's hard for me to say what I would do. It's easy for me to sit here and say, no, I wouldn't do that, or yeah, I would, but it really depends on my circumstance. I mean, if I got it and I think I could shave a portion of mine, maybe cut back, and maybe this person's never experienced leaving their hometown, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. But if there's somebody, like you said earlier, that's a professional brokey,
right? Yeah.
No.
Like in other words, they go, they know they don't have the money, but they go, hey, big midget, big midget. Is that what that is? Is it like
I
a
think
play
it's
on
big
words?
mid J.
Big
I don't
midget.
know. Oh, it might be.
We were talking about brokies, people who travel knowing they don't have the money. That's what we're talking about. But you know, our comments take us in a different
Right.
route sometime, and then we revert right back. So sorry if you came in and we weren't talking about it
No, I think
at the moment.
you got it right though. It was big midget.
Okay, all right, okay. But yeah, I personally feel that if a person is not going to be, that's why I feel like it's good to say, hey, these are the things I'm planning on doing or I want to do. And then I'll leave it up to that person to determine if they still want to go or not. Or if they still, you know, be like, well, I'll go, but I'm just not going to do that and that, but I can do this and this. You know what I mean? I respect that. I just don't like it when, you know, like sometimes you may have people who know you're going to have something and they didn't because they figure you can get it for them.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because you don't know what kind of, but you don't know what I had. I heard you say, I want to say it was early 2025. I'll never forget. We was doing this. Now it probably was after April because that's when we started. It might not even been us. It might have been on your channel. You say you had a trip. You was booked all the way to 2027.
Yep. Just
So-
like right now, we're booked to 2028.
So y'all know I'm not making this up. So Tanya may have, when she go on this trip, the next trip, I'm not saying Tanya per se, but a person that operates like that, when they go on that trip, they're probably going to have a set budget, but look at what all they got scheduled. All the way into not this year, skip the whole next year and then go to the next year. You can't, it's just because they're on here having a good time. Maybe they didn't plan to have a good time for 2 or a good time for 3. If it's just Tanya and Timmy, or it's just Rod. But I like what Slayer said. I never say no because I have a very small circle of friends. If I got it, they got it. Some people, like Tanya said earlier, I travel with my best friends. I travel with my friends. But, and usually we know what our friends have and don't have.
Right.
If they're truly your friend, they can try to fake it from, but they're going to be there to tell you, man, hey, that car I got, man, I hate I got it because I'm barely making a note. You're going to know it's really your friend.
Right. Exactly.
You know? So if you plan a trip, like Tanya say, and you got a small circle, there's 3 of y'all, and you plan a trip, and you know 1 out of the 3 can't afford this trip that you're planning, you got 1 or 2 choices if this is a real friend. You do what Tanya said and scale down and meet them at their trip, or you do what Slayer say, get ready to fund their trip. Those are real friends. But if we really friends, you're going to understand when I tell you this ain't going to be no habit.
Right. Exactly. That part. Because it's like, don't expect it. You know, and it's a difference when people are like, you know, like, thank you. And they know that it's the one thing, but then it's like, don't expect it from time to time to time. You know what I mean? It's like, who said I'm supposed to do this every time? Just because I'm going don't mean you need to go.
Tanya, you always think I be tripping, but I'm going to tell you, the people that really appreciate it is the one, I hope don't nobody go try the opposite, but the ones that tell you thank you a lot of times, they really appreciate it. But if somebody just said, thanks, man, they expected you to do this anyway and going to ask you again in the near future.
Or expect you to do it in the near future.
Yeah, oh man. Hey man, hey baby, we go over Rod. Now, I can tell you, I was thinking about this today, that if you're on a trip with somebody that volunteered to babysit all the kids while y'all going excursion and y'all on day 1, that person probably ain't got too much money for that trip. You know, and it's not that like Tanya said about 3 times, I'm gonna say it my 1 time. We're not like talking about or putting people down that don't. We're just trying to get people to think.
Right.
Before you make a trip preparation, and those people that are probably footing the bill, maybe help them, tell them, hey, the last time I helped you out, but next time, let's start now, man. Take $10 out your check, do something. And if you ain't there when we get ready to go, keep trying and you're gonna get there. But that's part of the problem. We enable the situation by sometimes continue to keep doing it because we feel sorry for them. So
Well, Jerry Allen said, if you're a real friend, you wouldn't expect nor want them to pay again and again and again. That part.
that's what I just said, Jay. You
Exactly.
you gonna feel bad, and if you're a real friend and you know you can't afford it, like Miss Cheryl said, however long ago, you gonna tell them, hey, like Tanya said, I can't make this one, y'all, and they ain't gonna be expecting nobody to foot the bill or go fund the trip and all that. They just know they can't go, and they're not gonna go. Now, if somebody want to, feel bad and maybe everybody get together and take care of it, then that's a different thing. But I see a lot of this happening, Tanya. I wonder when we look at some of these channels and people are seeing their social media, man. How much would you started out talking about social media and people taking the pictures in front of this and in front of that, in front of Rolls Royce?
Yeah, they all over the place. They taking pictures, they vlogging, we outside. And then they go home and the lights off.
And everybody back home, depending on where home is just
everybody. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I could enjoy a trip if I feel that when I come back, because the bills weren't paid, I don't know what I'm coming back to. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it at all. Now, have I ever, not paid something to do something that I really wanted to do? Yes, but it really wasn't something important. It might have been, okay, well, I didn't pay for, I didn't put my money aside to get, to go get my hair and my nails done, this month because I really wanted to take that money and spend it someplace else. Then I had to do it myself. Okay, well then that's fine. That's that's not like a roof over your head, food in your mouth, clothes on your back, utilities and stuff that you need to do, so I don't know. I'm not doing that.
No, unfortunately, and we've been on here close to 2 hours. I mean, we keep going. I'm just cognizant of the time, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, we as individuals know what we can and can't afford.
That's right.
We have to be man or woman enough to say sometimes, no, I cannot go because I cannot afford it. With not the hope that somebody's going to save the day and you're going. Maybe it's just saying no, sticking by the guns, and then you start making preparations so the next time you can go and you can enjoy yourself. Like I said, man, I rarely will come up here and talk about something I haven't experienced. And I've been a brokey that went with my homies when I was a young guy, knowing I didn't have no money. And yes, I expected them to help me out. And yes, I got mad if they didn't. I did all of the above. And 5 days.
What did you do that for?
Huh?
What'd you do that for?
Do what?
Why would you be mad?
I don't know, man. I was just young and they were supposed to be my friends. And they were. We were still, well, 2 of them, I don't know where they are, but out of all them 3 of them, we still talk to this day. I mean, but that's not a friend. I know what you're saying. That's me to be mad at them is not a friend.
Right.
But, I guess I thought we had this bond. We supposed to look at, all that, all for one and one for all them, all them songs you've been singing tonight. I think one of them New York hip hop groups, it was something like All for One. Maybe that was Our Gang. I don't know what it was, but that's kind of how I looked at it, man. And I used to really get mad at them. Like, damn, man, if I had it, I'd give it to y'all, but you don't have it. So
right, that part. But you know what, though? Let me ask you something. It's always the broke ones that always say, man, if I had it, I'd do it. That's because you ain't got it. So you don't have to do it. And if you did have it, you would realize what it took to get it. So you may not be so willing to just keep giving it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people have it in their mind, like you if you have the money, it's just there, and it just should be there to just spend it no matter what. And they don't realize, well, how do you think it's replenished? How do you think it gets there? You know. Anyway.
Hey, thank you, Desmond. I didn't see what was said, but thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jerry said there's been times where I pay my house bills for 2 months so I don't stress while I'm gone. Now, I want to ask a question, Jerry. So, when you paid your, let's say you may wanted to go on a trip for the summer, but since you paid your bills 2 months to
Right.
extend out 2 months, did you ever have to push your vacation back, say to September, October before it starts snowing and getting bad? Because we act like there are no other options. Like, okay, maybe I wanted to stay at the Hyatt, but maybe I at the Hyatt Regency, but maybe I have to stay at the Hyatt Place.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I have to go to Holiday Inn Express. I don't care. Me, Rod, I don't care. As long as I'm out and I'm not at home and I'm seeing something different. Contrary to belief, man, I've stayed in places I don't even know the name of.
Well, don't forget though, it all depends on what people are looking for on their vacation. Like if you like you get some people that say they don't mind an interior cabin, right?
Yeah.
On any ship, they don't care. They don't need a window. They don't need a balcony. They just want to be on the ship because they are there for the itinerary. They're there to get off at the ports. They don't care about what the room is like. But then you get some people that do care what the room is like because they may plan to spend some time in that room. Right? So you may say, well, yeah, if you can't stay at the, the Hyatt, what was the first one?
Regency, Hyatt Regency.
The Hyatt Regency, you got to stay at Hyatt Place. Well, maybe Hyatt Regency is the vacation because you're going to spend some time in that room. You might want to make sure there's room service. You might want the bed to feel a certain way because it may not be just a place to sleep, shower, and then sleep and go. And come back, sleep, shower, and then get up and go. It may be I'm going to be here for 5 days. 2 of those days, I'm going to be chilling in the room. I want to enjoy the room. I want to enjoy the amenities of the room. And then maybe on the other 2 or 3 days, I'm out and about and all that type of stuff. So.
Well, Tanya, I'm gonna make you laugh. You're an avid traveler, avid cruiser. In 2023, when I went on a cruise, I thought I had to do it big. I'm PBT. I got to do it big. I got me a suite.
For what? You mean like the day before the cruise type?
No, I did it in advance, but I got a suite on the Carnival Conquest or something.
Wait a minute. You got a suite on the Carnival Conquest? Boy, bye.
Well, don't tell me about it yet. I got to tell you the rest of it. Then you really gonna tell me about it. So, hey, I tell you, I know this room wasn't no suite. Now it might have used to be, but it wasn't when I went. And so, I think they made the suites bigger. So, when I walked in, I didn't know any better, and that's why I'm telling this story, y'all. I did not know. This was 2023. This wasn't 20. I didn't know any better because it was my first cruise. Do your research. You ain't got to keep up with the Jones, be the Jones, and all that. So tell you, not only did I have a suite, I had a suite with a balcony.
Okay, but that's a suite. Well, all suites got balconies.
All right, well, hold up, Tanya. I went to do my room tour. There's a video out too. It's on PVT. I did a room tour.
I'm gonna have to go back there and look at it.
I went to walk on there. Well, I went to walk on the balcony before I did the tour and tripped on the lip and kind of went out on the balcony. And I can't swim, so I'm like, oh no. I wasn't filming yet. I said, that's it. I ain't going back out there. All I could envision was falling over the ledge and nobody knew I was over there, right? So when I did the room tour, I said, hey, there go the balcony, y'all. We ain't going out there. This is all you gonna see of it. I kept going.
See, no.
Tell you, all I did was slept for about 5 hours a night, showered, and got dressed. I could have slept down there with the staff. I could have slept on the Lido deck.
Well, that's why, I put it this way. The more you travel, the more you realize what your needs are and what you need and what you don't need, right? On a cruise ship, You know, if you get an offer and the offer is like all you doing is paying the taxes and the port fees, and you getting on something like a brand new ship that just released, and you getting on there for about $200, I'll take an interior room. I've done that, you know, but if I'm paying or if I have the option, I would prefer at least a porthole because I just want light in the room. I don't even go on the balconies like that. So I don't need a balcony, but I just prefer light. But if I could get on the ship just to be on the ship, because my plan is to enjoy the ship and not the room, because I've cruised before. So the room is not something where I'm like, I want to lounge in there. But the interior room is the same thing, same size. It's just that you don't have a window, you know. But you got a suite on the Carnival Conquest.
And
of
the drink.
all ships, you get a suite on the Conquest. You get a suite on Connie of all Carnival ships.
And the drink package. I got everything they had to offer. Everything.
Well, did you play in the casino?
Yep.
Did you get any offers?
No, I ain't played. I only got
$50.
I don't think I qualified, but I could not eat enough of them guys' cheeseburgers and suck down enough Hennessy to make up for the money I felt like I spent. And I'm telling you, man, them drinks was watered down because there's no way I'm drinking the amount of, you know, they give you what, 15 a day?
Yeah.
I was getting about 12 and was still walking. Come on, man. That ain't gonna happen in real life. But
why
yeah,
you say that?
12 over a course of a day? That's too much, China. But then I went to the Alchemy bar and got one of them. I know them sidecar things.
Oh yeah, buddy. Alchemy bar is a spot, and then the seafood shack. Them two places right there. That's where I stay when I'm on.
I didn't go to those shows. I went to the comedy show because everybody went. I mean,
what drinks you talking about? On what? Not no Alchemy bar. Alchemy bar ain't giving you no watered down drinks. Now, if you go to the other bars, yeah, maybe.
Tell you, you got the Spirits channel. You want to laugh at me? I went to the Alchemy bar. I say, can I get a Hennessy on the rocks with 2 Spanish Coke? The dude said, we don't make those types of drinks here. I said, what?
You know what? No, they don't even have Hennessy on the bar. I
didn't know, man. Dude, I said, so you know, I put one of your now. I said, what the hell you mean you don't make all this alcohol I'm seeing back here? What you mean? He said, you got to go up to the regular bar. And I didn't know. And Donovan Catchman told me to get a sidecar. And I tried one. And I'm telling you, man.
I'm not throwing no money on no damn cruise ship. I just go to the Alchemy bar. Because you go to the Alchemy bar, it's going to be right every time.
Yeah.
Those other drinks. Now, the only time those drinks are real good is on sail away day. Embarkation day. They put the most liquor in them sail away drinks. I don't know why, but they do. But outside of that, I just drink at the Alchemy bar.
Hey, they treat you right at the Alchemy bar. I did my drink package work there? I can't even remember. I think it did.
It does. It works everywhere.
Well, it did tell you this how tore up I was. I was at the bar at the casino, not the casino, right before the casino. And you know, we pulled in the port. I don't know what time they got up and left, but I got real cool with my bartender. So I get out at Half Moon K. I go, I'm about to pass out. It's so hot. So I went and got me the coolest alcoholic drink I could find. And it was the same lady. I said, man, you're everywhere, huh? How you get over here? You were just on that shit.
It's their island. Yeah.
I was like, boy, they working these people. They working them hard, man. I'll tell you that cruise. If y'all would have been on this cruise, your boy didn't know nothing.
When you going on the next cruise?
When you
going on the next trip? Are you going on my trip?
And next year? Not this year.
No, next year.
Yeah, my plan is to go next year. Where we going to? Punta Cana,
Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, all inclusive.
Y'all see how she throwing all in there, all inclusive. But I want to know how much it costs. Now, don't tell me now. Don't tell me now. Because Tanya ain't gonna put no event where it ain't gonna be worth the money. I already know that.
Oh, you already come on now. You already know
I know that. No, I really want to go. That's in Mexico, right?
No, we going to Mexico next month in
Well, what?
July.
Oh, Punta Cana.
That's my 1.0. My 2.0 is next year. That's going Dominican Republic to the Royalton Chic.
Oh yeah,
Hold on, I'm a pull up the.
I ain't in no hurry to go on another cruise. I mean, I cruise.
No, this ain't a cruise. This all inclusive
I know you're
resort.
going land base. Yeah, you going to the Royal Chic, the hotel.
Yep, the Royal.
You asked me about a cruise. I mean,
Oh,
it just wasn't enough to do. I don't care if Batman and Robin was chasing Superman on the cruise. It just wasn't enough for me to do. I'm serious. I mean, I went to the comedy show. I went to karaoke. I went to the Lido deck. I watched the movie by myself for no reason. That was stupid. I went over here to the Lido. No, the hamburgers and ate all the hamburgers I could stand. And I was ready to come home, and we was on day 2.
Oh.
But the mistake is I went by myself. That's the problem.
Well, we gonna have some fun next year. Hold on, I'm a if you don't mind, I'm gonna pull
No, I
it
don't
up.
mind. I mean, we over here talking about everything.
I know. Look, we talked about brokey for a minute, and then
Now we gonna help y'all. We gonna help y'all become broke. So, hey, but she said all inclusive, y'all. I mean, if you get there, now if you do anything,
there's nothing else. There's no gratuity. You ain't gotta leave no money. You ain't gotta do nothing. Yes, it's nice to tip them extra if you want to. It is not requirement. No one's charging you. None of that. So, hold on.
Extra. How much is the gratuity? Hold on.
I don't know. It's included in your price of your resort.
I got a stage 12 emergency over here. There's a flyer in my house.
Oh Lord, a stage 12.
Yeah, man, that's high priority right here. I may have to turn my avatar. I can't even get my door. Like, made me think somebody outside my. Oh, there we go. Outside my door playing games.
Where's your seat? Is right next to the damn front door.
No, Tanya, I'm on my luxurious patio overlooking.
Oh, your pet. Oh, excuse him. Why? Okay.
Yeah. No, I ain't know. What's at the front door? You think I'm living with Fred Sanford or something?
So hold on,
Are you ready with me to share that? No, that ain't it. Is that
it? That's it. Share that for me.
Let me pull this down. Hey, while you go over this $1 million cruise, I'm gonna go to the restaurant.
It ain't no $1 million daggone cruise. It ain't no cruise.
It ain't even a cruise.
First off, it ain't no $1 million. Anyway, y'all, if y'all are interested, Adventures of Spirits, that's my other channel. We are going on a group trip. Actually, we're going this year to Cancun. Next year is to the DR. We're doing a Punta Cana, the Royalton Chic, adults only, all-inclusive resort. It's Sipping and Tripping is actually the name of my group trip, but it's 2.0. The dates is July 13th through July 18th, 2027. If you are interested, please scan the QR code if you like, or you can come on over to my Adventures of Spirits channel and actually click on the link. But if you just scan it, just put that you're interested, and when we get ready to book, and you'll be contacted to see if you still want to book. Please note that rooms are limited. My members will be, they have first selections first. So if you are a member of Adventures of Spirits, you actually get first selection of the rooms. But those will be booked first before anyone else. But just putting this out there in case you are interested. If you are, please go ahead. This one is a 6-day all-inclusive resort trip. We will actually be doing tequila tasting and one cultural excursion, in addition to doing dinner in the sky. Yes, that's exactly what I said, dinner in the sky. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it and look at the video. But basically, your dinner table, everything's being cooked. You're having dinner literally in the sky, up above about, I don't know, maybe 30 stories high of a building, just up in the open. You're going to have a harness in your chair and everything. Just look it up on YouTube. It's actually very fun. And then we'll have also like one recreational trip. They also have at this resort a cigar lounge for those of you who like to sip cigars, and they also will have a rum tasting as well. So rum tasting, not tequila. I said tequila earlier, but it's a rum tasting since it is Dominican Republic. They do rum. So just FYI, if you're interested, the actual cost and everything will be available coming in August, but the interest list will let me determine how many rooms that I need to book. But please know that they will be limited. We're limiting them to at least 10, 15 rooms, the most. So just so you know. But
So you're a small group, right? So
yeah, I'm keeping every year. I'm going to keep my group small. I can't. I unless I get some help, I'm not even going to do it that way. I want to keep it a good quality, keep it intimate, those types of things. But I want it to be where people can enjoy themselves, but still be able to interact with everybody. I know folks that can do these big 200 folks and groups and all this type of stuff, but I'm not there yet. I don't have the time. If I was retired, that'd be a different story, but I work. So therefore, my social battery dies after a little bit. So I can do smaller groups meaning 50 or less. That's what I'm looking at, 50 or less. But anything over 50 would have to wait until the following year. So first come, first serve. But if you're a member, you get first dibs. So
that's why I was going to ask, how was you doing that? Because Keisha said she want to go. I know she had mentioned that several times. And this is the one in 27.
That's next year, July. Yeah. This year we're going from July 22nd through the 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. July 22nd to the 26th.
Is that one already booked up?
Folks can book it if they want to. I didn't book this one as it's a group. There will be swag bags for those that are going, but it's pretty much like just, come with us, and if you do come, I have to know, and then that way I can get a bag set up for you. But if anybody wants to go this year still, you can book anytime. I just need to know in reference to making sure that you have a swag bag. There'll be an extra cost for the swag bag. It's about $30 for the swag bag. If you book, to go on the one for this year. But I would need to know something before the ending of June if you plan to go.
So if you don't mind me pitching something real quick, Tanya, just for this trip, and I didn't know Tanya was doing, I didn't know what this trip entails. She had told me about it, but I never asked. And that the whole, and I see Jerry's comment, but the whole dinner in the sky, that Hyatt Regency that I stayed in downtown Dallas. If you ever look at the Dallas skyline, you'll see a ball, it changes color. Most of the time it's green. In that ball is a rotating restaurant. Now, I don't know if you got to wear no seatbelts and harnesses, which Jerry said you got to put on a seatbelt. No, ma'am. See you when you get back. I'm kind of on the lines of Jerry, but
I'm gonna look it up on YouTube so I can show y'all. But go ahead, finish talking, Rob.
I know that in Dallas, just to go to that dinner alone is super expensive. So to have this included, I mean, I'm sure now the food is also included at the sky, the dinner in the sky.
Everything. Yes, of course. What you pay is for the full experience. Yes, the cost of it is $100, but it includes everything: your appetizers, your entrees, your desserts, your drinks, the entertainment, everything, and transportation.
You said a group of 10 to 15. So this is what I'm just getting out of all this. If you're serious about thinking about going to this, you may want to become a member of Event Yours. This is going to be an Event Yours. Yeah, it says it right here, Event Yours. So I see it at the top. Members are going to get first deals. Those 10 or 15 slots going to go quick. So you might want to look at becoming a member. That's how it looks to me. You ready for me to pull up another one, Tanya?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I want to share my screen. I need to share my screen so you can pull that one down.
Okay. So y'all, and right now, I know people are probably saying, "Well, hey, we're talking about brokies," but look at what we're talking about a trip all inclusive in 2027. We're not talking about right now. Let me pull this one up. Tanya got it right
I
here.
got it. I just have to push play
Oh, okay, okay.
when you're ready. You were talking, so I didn't
Let
want
me
to
take
push
this
play.
down so we get the full experience.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Oh no, I ain't doing that. I thought it was in a building. Hey,
What
wait.
you mean?
The one I'm talking about in Dallas, you inside the building and the whole ball turn. You telling me I'm gonna be hanging up on a chair like a man eating
Yes.
food? Hell no, man. I ain't going over there. I wouldn't care how free it is. They can pay me some money. I ain't going. No, hey, I want to see the daredevil of the millennium. I want to see what Keisha say. Keisha, you'll do that? Hold
She
on.
said, "Hell no."
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, we got a whole hey, Jerry, I want to see what
Well,
you're in
she
Indiana
didn't
for.
say no. She just laughed. She didn't say no.
Oh, she
She
had to
said,
say
"I
that?
want to go," and then she laughed.
No, she said she want to go. Then she laughed at something me and you was talking about. But she ain't seen that. She wasn't here when that happened. That comment was already there for you push play. You gotta put okay, we already got that. Now here's where the rubber meets the road. We got a PG version, and then we got a non-PG version. Hey, I went both versions. I ain't man, I ain't doing that. Uh-oh. Hey, here you go. Let's see what Jess asking for a friend. The daredevil of the millennium
She thought it was
says.
gonna be in a building. She
See,
said,
see, everybody thought that. But tell you, can you show that video again for all the people in the back that no, you ain't got to.
"Yes, I can." Hold on a second.
Now I think
Hold
when you
on.
push play, I have to bring it on the screen. But y'all,
Hold on. I'm gonna save 2
you might
videos.
want to do some pausing because that was so fast. But y'all, this is only one aspect of the trip that Rod has already X'd out. There's still several other things to do. If you've never been to an all-inclusive, I haven't been to all-inclusive, but I've been to several resorts in Cabo and Thailand and I'm trying to think of where else. I think Fiji. What's that other place? Not Ensenada, maybe in Cabo. I can't remember, but they're nice. Look at that. Too terrifying. Hold up. What that say? Crying, laugh. So that right there translates to N-O exclamation point. The 3 crying, laughing emojis. No, she ain't going. Tell you let me know when you're ready to show everybody.
Okay, but hold on. I want to show the one that it was just a little longer, maybe like 30 seconds. And the folks was like really so you can actually see exactly what they're doing.
Well, here go Big Murph scared everybody. Big Money, Big Murph, he talking to you, but he just scared everybody. He said, Tanya didn't hear about the recent bungee jump accident. Now she want to eat in the sky. Talk about adventures.
Hold on, let me see.
But you ain't jumping in there, man. You just gonna be hanging up there eat. What? I just want to know what the menu is, man. But you know,
I mean, they have brunch, they have sunset, and then they have dinner. So they got 3 different ones, basically.
I don't think the people got a problem with the time of the day, the sunsets in the morning and brunch. I think they got a problem with it being on the ground. I think that's what the problem is. They want to be on Earth, not up in the air somewhere. But hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of adventurous people that really would probably get a super rush out of that. And you never know. You never know. That thing got weight limits. That's too far to fall. Do you get a parachute? So, hey, Miss Jerry don't want just a harness. She want a parachute.
She want a parachute.
Compass in case the wind blowing the wrong way. She want to know which direction she going, man. Woo.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to it.
Hey, Keisha said final destination. I thought Keisha was adventurous, but I knew that one might not. That no, somebody would have to bring me a doggy bag downstairs. Woo, y'all funny, man. But y'all funny, man. Hey, we want to thank y'all for tapping in, man. Sometimes we do get a little bit off track and we try to bring it back. But when we have a good crowd that can change directions like we do, it can pivot and take the conversation on various places. Then we circle back and we go. That's when you know you have a good crowd. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's been here tonight, the people that have already left. Y'all got me over here. I'm hoarse from laughing, man. We done went from fans.
Yes, we have.
To eight tracks to bombing big and bennies, and now we on eating with parachutes, man. This has been one hell of a live stream.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take what. Hey, y'all, and all this is gonna take place right here, right there is where it's going. That's where it is at the sipping and tripping. You better be doing
2.0. Yep.
2.0. DR, for those of you who don't know it, it's not for doctor in this case, it is for the Dominican Republic. And we're going to take it down. I think, Tanya, you might have to pause at some times. Okay. I'm going to bring it up. And I think you control the pauses and all.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, there it is. I wish I could make this bigger. Look at it. You should have paused right there. Can you back up a little bit? Right there. Wait, go back. I'm like one of them detectives. Go up a little bit. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. Where the floor at? I mean,
ain't no floor. It's then in the sky. They ain't say then on the floor.
I want to know how many people would do that.
Well, it seats 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. So it's 6, 12, 12 and 3, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18
what? People in that little circle?
18 people to sit down. And then you got the people that serving you drinks and cooking your food and stuff.
On there too? So 20. Yep. No, that's why everybody got a harness on.
See? There you go.
No, Tanya.
You said no? Why you don't just sit in the seat?
I don't like heights. I fly, but that's the only thing.
Okay, but then just don't look. Don't drop your fork either.
All right, that sounds like a brokey going on a trip and not being able to do nothing. Go up in the sky and say you've been on the dinner in the sky, but don't look. Close your eyes. Eat with your eyes closed. I mean,
I'm gonna just play without the music.
All right.
And look, and they be dancing on there.
Not my group. My group can't move. You barely can breathe. No.
I like that. I like the nighttime one.
So you going on it?
Yeah, that's the excursion. See?
Big Mercer, they strap you to the seat so it'll be hard for you to fall. Yeah, but what if the whole thing, I'm not here to make it discredited. See, that's why
I will not be looking down. And they making you some real food down but now.
I really
just the crane just lift you up. That's all.
So Jerry said, I'll just stand on the sidewalk and catch the scraps. But then again, from that height, them scraps probably will take you out. Now, I should have known this would be the question. Keisha, who just did a phenomenal job building a house from scratch, no schematics, said, how's it hanging in the air? She want to know.
It's the crane right there, see? It's the crane.
Hold up, this is ingenious. So somebody bought a crane, lift this thing up in the air, put some people in there.
Yep, that's it. They lift you up in the air. See? They lift you up in the air. Let me see where the nighttime one. Here it goes. Hold on. See, they all putting on their stuff. And now they gonna get lifted up. Can you imagine the folks working on that damn thing every day? No.
No, I can't imagine going up there one time. So that I ain't going up there for nothing. Okay. Keisha says she see it now, Boy, she probably got binoculars, magnifying glasses. She probably drew this thing out. Hey,
See?
that's why I'm late, because you got my name wrong.
Go. See, they jamming on them. I'm ready for it this year, but they didn't have one in Cancun. Or actually they used to, but they don't have them in there anymore.
Hey, I'm about to block my moderator. She got my name wrong. She ain't never take no Rob. No, I ain't going here. I wasn't late reading the comment. I was just as quick as I could go.
Yep, I can't wait.
Well,
those nighttime views are amazing, I'm sure, Big Murph. Mm-hmm.
I'll excuse you, Keisha. So,
and that's all you can eat and drink, Tanya. What on the resort? Yes, all you can eat, drink. It's all inclusive for a reason. The only thing it don't include is the spa. That's it.
But Big Murph, I don't think Tanya got it. It's all you can eat and drink on the ground.
Oh, okay? No, okay. If he's talking about the trip, the resort, it's at the resort. All you can drink, all you can eat, all your restaurants, everything is included. The only thing is extras if you want to go to the spa, get a massage, if you want to shop at the shops or whatever. On Dinner in the Sky, whatever you pay for, yes, that's your transportation there. That's your experience. That's your meal. Those your drinks. Those your everything. Yes. Bagels strap you down to eat, but let you get up and dance. Don't make sense. No, you can't get up and dance. It's the people cooking and stuff. They're the ones doing the dancing. You dance in your seat, but my ass gonna be sitting still. I'm gonna be like this.
I wish we could. Not the Crane restaurant. No, that's the Crane restaurant. Yeah. No, he was talking about the drinks. Where they are. That's what you answered the question. That's what I thought he was saying.
Oh, it's all you can drink and eat on the Crane restaurant, and
you can eat all you can eat on there, but you got to pay for it.
I mean, you pay to do it, and the cost of it is what, $100 or $120. Depends on. The price is different depending on what time of the day you're going. If you're doing brunch, of course, that's going to be less than sunset or dinner. Sunset and dinner is the two same things, the same price, basically. But you get, I think, like 1 or 2 entree appetizers. You get 2 entrees. You get dessert, and you get unlimited drinks.
I didn't even know Renaissance Grandma was still here. She said, I'll pass, but it looks interesting. See,
she was in the bushes.
Yeah, she was here typing earlier, but she ducked out back. But she been listening, and she said she'll pass. I'm telling you, man, it sounds like if Keisha said she passing, I know I ain't going.
Oh gosh, you know what?
Keisha will. I done seen her do some dangerous stuff when she be building. If she said she wouldn't go, I know I ain't.
Let me tell you, speaking of that, Keisha, when my husband see you building stuff, he get nervous.
Oh, he see that land.
He be like, where's her gear at? Why is she holding the tools like that? She gonna hurt herself. Why is everybody ain't saying nothing?
Tell you see the one where she had the sheet metal with no gloves and
yes, yeah. And then look, let me tell you something. I gave her props in the comments. Homegirl be doing her thing, looking cute and with a manicure. I'm like, Keisha, I bow down to you. I seen that damn manicure when she was building the thing to hold the bike. I said, girl, them nails would have been broke by now.
That whole video just blew my mind. Y'all don't know what we talking about. Go over to Just Asking for a Friend's channel, man. It is I ain't never seen nobody build no with no instructions. I just haven't, not in a long time. So I ain't never seen it.
Indiana Funny Farm, no, they do not make you pay extra to risk death up there.
That's what I would think. See, I promise you, I am in tune with
that price is no different than if you went to, I don't know, a steakhouse restaurant. But it also includes your transportation, though. So
it should be less if you risking your life.
You're not risking your life.
Why you got a harness on then? Tell you won't they just
To
let
make
you
sure, because folks don't know how to sit still. Damn it,
if they
folks
were
don't
gonna
know how
worry
to sit
about me,
still.
I wouldn't move. I wouldn't even breathe.
Right.
All right, y'all. Tell you got it. I mean, I ain't rushing. I just did, yo.
Oh yeah, it's 11:17. I got work in the morning. I got to leave work. I got to leave here to be at work at 6:30 tomorrow.
Well, you can blame 45 minutes for the Tanya crew of wanting to talk about everything else.
You need to be quiet. No, I don't. I did whatever the comments was talking about.
Look at that. Look at that. She got the fan. Go show them people that event yours fan again. That fan. Look at that, y'all.
Hold on.
Hey, what color is that? A purple or black?
No, it's black with gold. You know those my channel colors, black and gold. For event yours, TNT Connect is blue and silver, blue and black.
Black and gold. I knew that, but it looked purple. You should do a purple and gold one time. I don't care what the colors of the company
I
is.
ain't doing no purple one. It's just it's black. It's just whatever. It's because the light is hitting it.
Hey, I got to give me a points blank experience. I ain't gonna have one, but for the people.
You don't need no damn fan.
Not
You
for
don't
me.
need to be
Not
clacking the fan.
No, for the people, not for me. I'm gonna get it for. No, I'm gonna have them for sale. I ain't gonna be giving them away. Yeah, with no instruction. You built a whole miniature house with no instruction, with a toilet. I can't be telling the video. Y'all got to go over there and watch it.
I did watch it, and I put comments in there, and I said, what I say to you?
You said, wait a minute. You spelled wait a minute.
I said, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. I said, I know you ain't building this with a full blown manicure.
Man, I watched her go from a ski cap to a full-fledged going mountain lion hunting jacket, coat, whatever it was, to nothing, like just a shirt on in one day. I said, in one day she did all it, and then I'm with Timmy, man. She be looking like she gonna hurt herself. And you get back to the regular scheduled program. Hey, I think Miss Jerry may be thinking about this.
Okay, look, Jerry, look. You all you got to do is scan that and just say that you're interested. That's not obligation to book, because I don't even have my travel agent has all the prices and stuff. She's getting that together, but I'm not releasing that for booking until I get back from this year's trip. So this year's trip is July, so the bookings and stuff for that trip will not happen until the first week of August.
Now, can people make payments, since we're talking about people not going broke?
Yeah, you make payments. Yeah, you make payments. You can pay in full. You can do half and then pay the balance when the balance is due. It don't matter. Or you can put a deposit and then you pay when the balance is due. It's up to you what you want to do in the middle. If you want to click the invoice, quit link, and keep paying on it until it's time, you can do that too. Because once my agent sends the invoice link, you can go on there and pay whatever you want whenever you want, but the deadline is the deadline. So the deadline is usually, I think it's
like 2 or 3 weeks
and a half. No, like about a month. It's about like 4 to 6 weeks before it's due.
Hey, I'm not rocking one. I was thinking about getting one for the people of PBE. I don't need no fan. If I get a fan,
oh no, these aren't. This isn't for sale.
Oh,
there's only selective people that got this fan.
Only fan I rock is the one that they have at church with the wooden stick at the end.
Lord have mercy.
That's the only one I'm rocking. Jerry said no.
The one next to the hymnal.
Yeah, down and tucked in there, and it usually have a one of them homes on the back where it's the checkout home.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder why they always, man. I don't want to read about that. Hey, Jerry said no, she ain't thinking about nothing. I'm gonna go on and took that for her.
And she put it in capital letters. No, I'm not.
I think Jerry was headed to be. I think she was halfway down the hallway. She heard us say she might be going. Jerry turned around and said, "Oh no, let me make sure that I ain't committed to this." Hey y'all, and Keisha just laughed. Keisha, you know you over there building stuff with no instructions and got nails and manicures.
Look, she does. Look, I bet you the permit people probably come over there and be like, "Oh my god." Keisha be doing her thing though. She be doing her thing. Tanya definitely gonna need that fan on her next trip. High flashes plus Caribbean heat. She just might melt out there. Look, I know that one. I'm gonna have my little rotator fan. I'm gonna have my little rotator fan. You know they make the little miniature ones. I sure is. I'm gonna have it
Okay,
sit
the
right
work,
there.
man.
I'm gonna have it attached to my harness. It's just gonna blow.
They don't work over there. I had one at Half Moon K that I got from Elevate with Vern, and that thing, I gave it back. I'm like, this thing give me something else to hold. I don't want that thing.
No, that's not true. Tiny definitely. Oh, yes, you only need to permit people if you hit their size limit. No, that's true. That's true. That's true. But Keisha was building that stuff. I said, girl, she in there with her leggings and her off the shoulder shirt and her hair and her lipstick and her manicure. I said, okay, then Keisha, do your thing.
Hold up, bitch. I gotta see something. I gotta see, man. Cause y'all think we tripping, but there's a whole lot of people interested in this. I'm gonna show y'all the video. We ain't playing nothing. You gotta go over there and catch it yourself. I don't know how I just got to the raw. Man, I am having computer illiteracy tonight. So y'all bear with me. Tell you got anything else for the lovely viewers? Hey, I want to thank all the channel members. I didn't get a chance to do that. Of Point Blank Experience, Tanya already thanked the channel members that she has, the viewers, the subscribers, the people that's going to be subscribing, the people that's going to tell their cousins to subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank all of y'all seriously though, man. I've been looking forward to this all day, and I was having a rough day, man. And
what'd you have?
Lord have mercy, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna gotta pull this up, make sure it don't say. I'm gonna pause it. I gotta pull up something here, Tanya. I'm gonna share this screen here. I'm gonna unshare this. Well, I can actually. Well, no, I'm gonna take. What is this thing doing? Never mind. We're gonna move. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right, so we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do this. I just looked at these views and I am torn. I knew, and I told Keisha, and I didn't know what she was doing, but I said this project is gonna blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. If I ain't mistaken, hold on. Lord, man, is this a made up thing?
What you mean a made up thing?
This morning, I think yesterday, Keisha had 600 and some subscribers. Tell you, you know this one video that took her over 1,000 subscribers?
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Go, Keisha.
4.4K views, and I promise the last time I looked at it today, it had 1.4K, 1.45.
Well, I looked at it. She had just posted it not too long. I think I watched it last night, or was it today? I think it was last night. And I responded. Yep.
Oh, she gonna get me. Let me find a better angle. Hold up. Well, look, there she goes. I like that. She pointing at herself like I'm the woman.
No, that's when she tell everybody to get off her land and they done trespass. They stayed too long.
Man, I am blown away. And she look at it. She didn't even know that. I asked her today, and she said she was gonna look at it at 5:30. I guess it's still 5 o'clock because she must 1,000 subscribers. I've never seen that, and I've been on YouTube a long time.
There you go. You made your 1,000 subscribers. Is you monetized yet?
She might be by the time this is over. I said it's a possibility, but I didn't know. I'm not gonna say I didn't know. I didn't know this. I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be the watch time. I didn't think 300-400 subscribers, y'all. And I'm not gonna dwell on that. But that there is, Keisha, if you don't mind putting in the comments, how long did you work on this?
It only take one video.
Yeah, they said everybody said
YOLO posted Alaska and it just went viral.
Wow. Big Murph said, congratulations, way to go. My chicken farm that we built with no instructions. Wow, we kept under their size limit on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So Y'all got to go check out Indiana Funny Farm. I know I've seen some of her content. Man, Keisha, you crying? Or is that a crying
He's
laughing?
laughing. It's a crying laughing
No, it
emoji.
ain't. She crying. She just don't want y'all to know. That's why she put 2 tears on there. She should be
Lord
crying.
have
I'll
mercy.
be crying. I'm proud of both you women for doing what is thought of as men
A
job,
man's job.
mixologists, and construction. A man's job,
Yep.
mixologist and construction. Yo, that says volumes right there. I might close out with that comment. Man. So Keisha said she started in February, March, April, May, June. And
Wow. Girl, it took me a whole year and a half to get to a damn 1,000.
man, I don't remember when I think this channel ain't under 1,000 yet. And I done got it monetized watch hour time 3-4 times. So y'all, I did not know what I was about to pull up. I didn't. She started in February. So look at Miss Renaissance grandma. You know, over here, man, we have fun, we laugh, we tell our opinions. That's why we call it live and direct. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Tanya's gonna give her 2 cents. I'm gonna give my 2 cents, and we're gonna celebrate people like, you know, here we are. Most people won't even talk about somebody else's channel while they're live. They want all the shine, they want all the glow. Tanya got 2 channels, I done lost count. We could easily come up here and talk about her 2 channels, my numerous channels, and we still say, hey man, and I just said, oh, let me pull this up because we kept talking about this house she built, 4.4. And y'all, this is I ain't gonna say no more. Y'all better go check it out. Well,
Mm-hmm.
tell you said you were going to bed, and I'm over here showing videos and
I sure am because it's 30 seconds to 11:30. And like I told you, thank you so much. Sorry that I was late, but I wanted to get myself ready for bed. So when I finish with this, all I gotta do is go upstairs and put on my pajamas and get in bed. And I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna take me some melatonin
that
so
didn't
I
work
can
for
sleep.
me.
So I
But
can
let's
sleep
finish that.
without thinking. I have a hard time. I have learned how I do, and I do my best at certain times. So the evening time, I do my best planning. You know, like my strategy, my planning, things that I got to do the next day, to this week, whatever. And then in the morning, I execute. I'm the best. In the middle of the day, I ain't shit. The middle of the day is just there's about 2 or 3 hours where my brain is like, I can't do nothing. But the first 6 hours of the day, I'm executing, and then it's like the last 6 hours of the night, my brain goes into planning mode. Y'all must be practicing for the next 24 hours live marathon. Ain't nobody practicing. What is you talking about?
No,
Look, Rod's live ain't no less than 2 hours, so I don't know what you're talking about. It is a ritual. That's what it is. So you gonna be on with Rod. It's gonna be for 2 hours.
I tell you what, Big Murph, it used to be nothing for my live stream, my normal live by myself. I didn't have a co-host for 4 to 6 hours. So,
Oh, and Fast and Tree and I beat him.
yeah, they beat me, and that's it. They the champions because I ain't never doing that again.
What ended up happening was you got up there and was bragging about your 3 hours, 4 hours, and then Fast and Tree, you was interviewing them, and they kept you on here because then they added me on there. They dropped a link, and then I got on there, and you was on there for what, 6, 7 hours?
6 hours and 43 minutes. I think we broke the record, the then record by
Yep.
4 minutes, 5 minutes. I know Keisha came up, the Nichols came up, TJ came up.
That's when I met all of them because I didn't know any of them.
Yeah, y'all kept me up there for 6 hours, man. And it messed me up, but it didn't mess me up like it did that 24-hour marathon y'all did. So
Yeah. And then Fast and Tree and I got together and said, we about to break this. And we was on for 24 hours.
well, y'all the champions, because I mean I'll be part of it, but I ain't trying to do no 24 hours. I mean, I don't know. I need to get these 1,000 subscribers, man. Keisha, what's the secret sauce? I'll talk to you later, but what's the secret sauce? Because I gotta congratulate you.
The secret sauce is she cute. That's what the secret sauce is. She's skilled and
She been cute. She been cute.
she's skilled and she cute. You got to do both.
But what I'm saying, you know what I think it was? The skills of that video, and then what she was doing, and the reason behind it.
And the reason behind it, exactly.
And
exactly.
And no instructions. I need instructions to put a grill together. I ain't gonna lie. So,
Indiana Funny Farm. If you go on my page, in addition to Fasten Tree, the problem is YouTube does allow you to stream as long as you want, unlimited, but it will only keep 10 hours of it. That's the problem. It will only keep 10 hours in order to show everybody else. So we kept 10 hours of it, but it kept 10 hours of the beginning. It didn't keep 10 hours of the ending. So we're going to do another 24 hours one, and Rod is going to be part of it. He don't know it yet.
No,
he think he just going to show up, do his thing, and then go to sleep. No, you going to be up there for at least 4 hours. At least.
By myself?
No, not by yourself. All of us gonna be up there.
I was up there like 2.5 last time. I didn't open it, but I had an early slot and then I closed it out.
You see how he did? He's gonna do an early slot. Look, then he gonna sleep through the night, get a nice little well-rested little stretch and everything, and then he gonna come back and close it out.
No, Tree said all you gotta do is come up here and close it out the next time. Right, we're gonna have you close it out. I was like, bet. Now here you come. If
that's what she said, dude, that's fine. But
now I'll be there as long as I can take it, which is about who knows.
You up late anyway. You be doing like impromptu lives 11:30, 4 p.m. at night. I'm like, what the hell?
Man, just be on my mind.
I go to sleep.
There's always somebody up with me, man. There's always somebody up with me.
But we doing a 24-hour live. Our next one is in October. And the whole purpose of the live is to feature content creators. For content creators to come up, tell everybody about their channel. We're limiting everyone's videos to at least 10 minutes only. 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes the most, depending on what kind of channel it is. It might need to be 15 minutes. But for them to talk about their channel, talk about why they started, how they started, what they've done, what they got going on. And for those people who have been on there before, they can also talk about what has transpired since the last time they were on there, what has changed, what they've done, and what they're about to do, as well as show like a snippet of a video that represents what their channel is about. So everybody, in YouTube will know what it is that they do. So that's the whole purpose of the live. In addition to providing some education about things, like how to go live, the different streaming systems to use, just some pointers on being consistent in how you put out your videos, your content, things like that. So in between the presentations of the channels, it's also about individuals learning about equipment to use, just being on YouTube and how to promote yourself, basically. So that's pretty much it. And we'll have some guest speakers. Rod's supposed to be a guest. I guess Tree done talked to you already.
No, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. I'll be up there speaking about a few things, and we're getting a couple of other people to talk about some things. And then, of course, we're just gonna have some regular chit chat, shoot the get, no specific topic, but we just gonna talk and just invite folk up if they want to come up or whatever. That will be pretty much later in the evening, just so you know. It's a Friday through Saturday. We'll be sending out information about it starting in August. Starting in the beginning of September, like right after Labor Day. Right after the Labor Day holiday, you'll start seeing the advertisements for it. If you want to sign up to present your channel and things like that, you have to fill out that information and have it in by a certain day. So, hey, Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey, how you doing?
Hey, congratulations, Grant. I saw some of that live stream today. I can't explain what you're doing. I might have to go. I'm gonna have to go over there and get a little more info. But thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna share this screen with you. One of the things that Tanya just talked about was showcasing people that are just starting YouTube, putting their channels out there. Keisha was actually on the first one, and here she is sitting at 1,000 subscribers.
That's
A
right.
couple months later. What you have here, what you're seeing here, I didn't feel like pulling up the thumbnail. Tomorrow, Tanya was actually the first inductee who's been grinding. This is something I came up with. I give you absolutely nothing but exposure to as many people as I can. This is Miss T with the T. I've interviewed her. She's interviewed me. She does a lot for the community. And what I've been trying to do, I don't care about subscribers or views. I care about who's been doing stuff and really not necessarily getting recognized. And they don't do it for recognition. Tanya didn't do it for recognition. Miss T don't do it for recognition. But Rod's gonna recognize. Because Rod ain't got no job, he ain't got nothing to do, so he's just looking at all kind of people to recognize. So, but this was created. Meet and I does something called a Channel of Blessings. And when Tanya did and Fats and Tree did the 24-hour, I wanted to kind of keep something going until they did the next one. So there it is, y'all. I'm not going to beat it up, but Miss T, we will be doing this at 6:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's probably going to be an hour and a half. And I'm just really just giving her props. I don't believe in giving flowers and all that. I'm just going to give her the credit I feel like she deserves. And we're going to do it, and we're going to talk some stuff. She don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it's not going to be an interview. So,
Okay.
The first one was awesome, so I know the next one will be amazing as well. And that's talking about the 24-hour marathon. How Grants and Indiana's laughing at me. And there it is. Tanya, you got any closing remarks before we get out of here?
Nope, that is it. Thank you all for being here. What's our topic next time? I know I sent you another topic.
You may have, but I think, oh no, you did.
I did. We talked about brokies.
Let me look.
I was hoping to have a little sound on there. I was hoping I was gonna have a little bit of Big Lotto on here. Brokies.
Yeah, I asked Keisha today. I said, "What is this word?" And she said the NASA bed. What you in?
You know what, Rod? I'm gonna have to get you up to damn speed.
I'm up to speed.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell everybody something. This is one thing that Tanya is not gonna be. I am not gonna be that auntie that ain't up on top of all the slang, all the dances, all the know-how. I'm gonna be known. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be doing that. Now I'm gonna dance until my knees and my back and everything give out. I'm gonna let you know that now. I'm gonna do it until that happens. But all the other stuff, I'm gonna keep up on everything now. I'm gonna keep up on everything.
Hey Keisha, you still in here listening? Miss Jerry said y'all need to talk about indoor veggie planting. Please message her. So.
Oh, she's talking about Keisha. She's talking to Keisha.
Yeah, she's talking to. I don't know if she's talking to Keisha A. No, she's talking to Keisha.
Yeah, she's talking. Well, Keisha H also does the same thing.
Right, but
so Keisha H is doing the planting. Keisha just asking for a friend that's homestead. So
she got some jalapenos over there about big as that house she built.
Okay, well the Keisha that she spelled is Keisha H.
Well, I think she's talking about this Keisha. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty. They've talked about.
I'm looking back in the text messages.
Oh, I got it.
Polygamy, y'all. The next topic is polygamy and polyandry.
Well, I'm gonna have
to, polyandry.
I need one of them harnesses for that one because it could get rough over here, man.
Look, that one, that subject. Ooh, I got me a whole line of some stuff. Polygamy, what? Multiple wives, multiple husbands.
What's this polyandry? It's just off the chain up in there. What's that one?
Polyandry is when a woman has multiple husbands. And polygamy is when the man has multiple wives.
Well, I thought they having wild. I thought they just had extra people.
No. Well, I put
So
you
they
this.
calling it polygamy, but it really ain't.
Right. Like I put you this way. Now, in certain cultures, in certain countries, you can get married to multiple people, like legally. But then in the United States, you only get married to one person. There is no such thing. But what you can do is have your one on paper wife, or just have a bunch of women that you have with you that you just, those are your wives, just not on paper, basically. And then women do the same thing. They have multiple husbands. So that's what we're going to talk about. Chances are, I don't know how popping the comments are going to be, but this might be a part 1, part 2, where we talk about polygamy in one, and then polyandry in the second.
Let's expect that, and then if it don't, we'll be ready to do both in one. Because I got to feel like you're right. It's going to be a part 1 and part 2.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, and then we'll be ready in cases not to go ahead and do both in one, but more than likely it's going to be one.
Most definitely, because let me see our next one. Now, normally we do the 2nd and 3rd. This was our 3rd one this month. And then the 13th and the 20th will be both of those. So the month of July we'll be doing both of those.
Okay.
So 13th we'll be doing polygamy, and on the 20th we'll be doing polyandry.
I meant to ask this question earlier. Tell you,
hey, TJ. Did TJ
Yeah,
just pop in here?
He popped in.
What you doing, woke? Go to sleep.
Well, he on the West Coast.
I forgot. That's right. He over in California. It's early where he at. Was it like 7, 8 o'clock?
Nah, it's about 8:44.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we'll be talking about that the month of July. So that's what we doing.
So that's it. I was going to ask a question.
Yes, sister wives.
I did when there was more people in here, so I might say that for the next time. I had a question, but I got to talk to Tanya about before I ask the question. So,
what was the question?
How many people want to see more episodes of Live and Direct on a monthly basis? More than 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. See, I told you I had to ask you first.
Yeah, I'm fine with you asking the question. And the laundry. And then funny folks say, look, they thinking about all the stuff they don't need to do with the extra folk.
Yeah. Her and Keisha got a whole dang old list of the stuff that people can do.
I fly out to New York tomorrow. Okay, TJ.
Yeah, TJ going, I think, on the meeting at 4. All right. I guess just as that a bye, she leaving. Oh, no. No, she raising her hand. I do. I do what? Oh, you watch the show? Man, y'all got me confused. Everybody, I see what y'all doing. I asked a damn question and forgot. I tell you. I'm like, why
bring in a sister wife. Bring on a sister wife.
Hey, tell you, I thought Keisha was waving by. She raised her hand because I said, who want to see more episodes of Live and Direct? Then she said, I do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I forgot the question, and then Big Murph got his hand around. Like, what he got all these little people up here like this for? I forgot I asked the damn question, man. So, bring on a sister wife, boy. Indiana is serious as I don't know what.
Look, Jerry Allen talking about, I would take you on every day. I go to work, Jerry Allen, and I have another channel that is doing this thing, and that's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and all that stuff. But if we do more, Rod, then we can always do the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Mondays.
All right, let's add one more week. So I'll take it.
Yeah, but we'll start that in August.
Yeah. We gonna talk about it.
Start that in August. Yeah, we'll start that in August.
All right, y'all. The last thing I usually say, your girl is tired. Your boy.
Yes, I am. She Indiana Farm laughing at me. Yes, I am tired. I can use 2. I need help with animals too.
See, you done started a whole other thing. You over here talking about these polygamy. We ain't had to tell you people that now. Hey, y'all, that show right there is gonna be, boy. every show we do, I got to be mentally prepared for it. So
Look, I'm gonna send you a
I'm scared to see the thumbnail.
I'm gonna send you a thumbnail for the polygamy one.
Thank you.
We gonna separate it. Polygamy for the first one, and then polyandry for the second one.
Do me a favor, like I do my music thumbnail. Put written and produced by Tanya on the thumbnail. So
I'm just gonna send you the visual, and then you can add whatever music or whatever you want to.
I ain't worried about no music. I'm worried about you put written and produced by Tanya, so they'll know I did not create the thumbnails. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh. Declining, what is it? Dealing with one is enough. Be quiet, TJ.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this one. Yep, we gonna do that. Y'all have a good night too.
Yep. And we're gonna get ready.
We're gonna get this done. So the next time we will see y'all on July 13th.
July 13th. We will be
July
back.
13th. I know, look, that's a whole 1, 2, 3. That's a whole 4 weeks. Because we got 5 Mondays in this month. Me and TJ, we do our live on June 29th for the month of June. You ready to go? Okay. See everybody. Bye.
Sorry about that, Tanya. I was looking at my mic. All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here as I end each and every live stream. Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. And what's yours, Tanya?
Cheers.
Don't be.
That's it.
She said cheers tonight, y'all. She fooled me. All right, y'all, we out of here. Much love. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. His eyes on finances.
Her hands control the pause.
Counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics.
Stop provoking.
His thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it poking.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light,
but we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. He brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate
with a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points